Good morning, everybody. Hold on, I am so out of whack this morning. I'll be right back. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Went live and didn't mean to. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Hold on, Rustic. I just woke up. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't mean to hit the live thing, but I'm live, so we'll go with it. Do that. Do that. Let's see. That. Do that. There you go, man. Oh crap. Yeah, I just meant to go into the studio, you know what I mean? Didn't mean to go live, but it's not like it's a problem or anything. Let's see if I can pin that real quick. There we go. All right, now I'll be back. I got to take my medicine and stuff. Good morning, cowboy. Y'all give me a few minutes here to. I don't know what I was thinking. Welcome to my world. Oh well, I'll be right back. Ain't that right, little guy? Huh? I gotta get me a Red Bull. All kinds of things to do. You know what, little guy? Let's put some Mountain Dew in the freezer and start getting slushy. What do you think? Sound like a plan done. I like the way you think. I like the way you think, my little friend. Yes, I do. Okay. Guess what this is? Exactly. Oh, God, I needed that. What do you think a little bit? I'm getting there, ain't I? Definitely amateur hour on the live stage today. That's all right. Who would expect any more? There we go. What a day yesterday, man. Now, what do you think a little bit? I need to change that motor layer belt today before I probably have to wait till evening time now. I got work I can do though. Little guy, you okay, buddy? Huh? I don't know. It might be live on Facebook too. I don't know for sure. Because when I went live, it said, you know, add channels. And I just clicked on both of them, whatever it was. Oh, goodness gracious. What do you think a little bit, huh? It's just kind of cool out right now, ain't it? Let's see what the temp is, guys. 76, huh? That's cool, but I'll tell you what. Good morning, Sandy. It was brutal yesterday, wasn't it? I'm talking brutal hot. I don't know how I used to work out in that stuff when I was younger. I can remember going up in attics at the cable company until they realized how unsafe it was to go up in an attic in the summertime and decided we didn't have to do that no more. What you think, buddy? You want to go back out for a while, huh? It's up to you. Should have bought extra Red Bull this morning. Morning, Uncle Lou. Let's see here. Everybody can even got my glasses on so I can see. There we go. Another day in paradise. It could be worse. Always got to tell yourself that. Yeah, it was 5 o'clock before I got the window air conditioner put in. Mom was supposed to have one of them video calls from the doctor, you know what I mean? And usually they call by 8 o'clock. So we waited and waited and waited. And finally, because I couldn't, they do it on my phone, so I couldn't leave, you know. And finally, I was like, man, it was after 2 probably. I said, I got to go get that window air conditioner before they put it back. So I went and got it. And while I was getting ready to leave, they called and their computer system messed up or something and their appointments got jacked up and they forgot about it. I was like, well, it's a good thing I called yesterday, wasn't it? Is that? Yeah, it's right, isn't it? Okay. The mirror thing messes me up sometimes. But anywho, it's not a very big one, but it's enough to help in the living room, which is all I was really worried about. Man, it was just hot yesterday. There's no other way to put it. It was hot, hot, not good hot. This was what 2 summers ago, I think. I think it was 2 summers ago. It was like this, and I would go fishing at like 3 in the morning, and I remember I rolled into the gate there at the state park, and the kid's like, "What are you doing? Or can I help you? What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm going fishing." He said, "This early or this late?" One of the two. I said, "Well, it's early where I come from." And I said, "It's too hot to fish any other time." In fact, I think I went live on Hog Leg Show that morning and caught a big bullhead, biggest bullhead I'd ever caught, actually. And the sun came up, and by 9 o'clock, it was over the tree line that was behind me, and it wasn't shade no more. So I loaded everything up and headed home. You want to go out, little guy? Huh? Come on. You keep sniffing at that door like you smell something out there, huh? You want to go outside? Is that the good boy? Go on, my little friend. You gonna go, or you just gonna sit here by the door? There's nothing out there that's gonna get you. I got it all scoped out for you. Okay? You going? No? Okay. Gonna be one of them days, huh? All right. I heard Tilly holler. She said come in there and lay with her. I heard her say it. You should go see. But now I got some work I can do today, so I'll just work today and do the mower belt. Yeah, say we're getting what you had. Getting what you had last week, aren't we, Lou? And that belt, I can see why you get the factory belt as opposed to the others. You know what I mean? This one's made so much stiffer. And I should have known better. I should have got the OEM belt when I changed it the first time. I know better than that. And now I'm paying the piper because it was nice and cool when I changed the belt this spring. But I'll tell you, by the time dark came last night, I was wore out. I was done. I had emails and stuff to answer for work, I think, and I was trying to go to bed early. I didn't go to bed about 11. And the alarm went off at, what time is it now? What's it going on? 6. The alarm went off at 5, and I was like, well, that's probably not going to happen. Click. And then when it went off at 5:30, I was like, I think I'll go ahead and get up and go live today. Maybe the boys will come in and give us stories about their trip. I'm sure Uncle Lou and Sandy's already heard about it, but I ain't heard from them yet. I know where I'm at on the pecking order. Let's see. Text. Let's see if we can rouse him up. Have you heard from him, Sandy Toes? Huh? Did you get a shirt that says my boyfriend went on a cruise and all I got was this t-shirt? Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I'm teasing. I'm sorry. Okay, now Curtis, Quad Man, Curtis. Okay, come up and tell us about your trip. Well, I'll tell you what, man. Catfish 3030, where that dude's got a heck of a fishing spot, doesn't he? I don't know. I don't even know where he's from. I think it's somewhere in the Carolinas, but man, that dude's catching hogs. Not big, super hogs, but I mean, he's consistently catching 2 or 3 nice catfish, nice uh, blues and flatties every night. Brian B., you actually went fishing Sunday. I was so proud of you, man. I even noted it in my calendar. Brian B. went fishing today. No, I didn't. I'm lying. I was kind of. I had to do a double take when I turned it on because I got to see a little bit of stand day before I went to church. When did we play again, Uncle Lou? Today? What, buddy? What do you want, huh? Want to go see if you got any food in there, huh? You got any food in there, huh? Is that what you want? If you're smart, you go over and steal Tilly's busy bone. Let's go see. Let's go see. Well, there ain't no food in that one, is there? Got a little bit in that one here. We'll put you something in there, buddy. Here you go, friend. Bam. How's that? I know it's not what you want, but it's what you want. How far, buddy? 10 p.m. What's wrong? Don't they know old people go to bed early? Man, Caitlin's in a freaking shooting slump, isn't she, dude?
It sounds like you're concerned about Caitlin's performance, Anderson.
How did that happen? Evidently something listens to me while I'm talking, doesn't it? That just ain't good. Good morning, buddy. Give me a couple minutes. Cool. Cool. Curtis gonna come up later and tell us about. No hurry, Curtis. Yeah, I know, right? See if Chrome don't win. But yeah, what a slump. You know what? And that's kind of like getting the yips playing golf putting. You get the yips, man. It's so hard to, there's no rhyme or reason why it does it, and there's no rhyme or reason on how to get out of doing it, So being in a shooting slump like that's tough. But boy, I feel sorry for him when she comes out of it. I know that. And she even passed up an open shot top of the key the other day. What we got here? Well, I'll tell you, old Sophie got popular after slamming what's her name on the floor. But she was my woman before all that happened, so y'all just back off my Sophie. State Road 26 in Hartford City. We're going to go to Hartford City today. Hartford. How you doing today, Sandy Toes? Was it about afternoon time there right now or evening? Or like afternoon time tomorrow, maybe. I don't know how it works. I did finally get a picture from J-Dog at the beach. I don't know if she's coming back, man. You know what I mean? I honestly don't. That's weird. There's something going on there. I don't know if it's a minutes played thing or something. I don't know. There's something going on. Because they ain't really said, it says something about personal reasons or something like that, I suppose. I don't think you get away with that in the NBA unless it's a death in the family or something. Did the thing get pinned up on the thing? I can't see it on here. Let's see on YouTube. Yeah, it's pinned up there. I'm making dinner. What we having today? Wild snake skin and wallaby innards or something. Today we're going to have roasted wallaby and some snake innards for dinner. I don't know what y'all eat over there. That's why I said that. Maybe have some Vegemite on the side. They say it goes good with roasted wallaby. Not so much with koala bear, but roasted wallaby, it works real well. I'm joking for anyone in there who doesn't know me. I would assume everyone would know that, but you never know with these days. I know, Eric, I do, don't I? Well, my cousin usually cuts it, but she's an airline stewardess, and she usually comes in. Her schedule is really weird, and she usually comes down and sees Mom twice a month, but she hadn't been down the last month or so because she's been busy. Hey, morning, Ed. How are you? Are you fishing yet? I haven't been up that late, or that early even to see yet. Have you changed anything on your boat layout as far as your lights and stuff go? Because it looked real good last year. Yep. What's that? Let's see. Oh, go back there, dummy. Yeah, big dummy. I'm having a cigarette. That's why I put my thing on, because some people are former smokers, and that's an addiction, just like a drug addiction. So I don't want to be the trigger that sets someone back on their smoking ways. Did you really? Nice. Lottery hitter, huh? That's cool. I can't wait till you start going live. You are the Ed that used to go live like from midnight on or something like that, right? Or am I wrong? I do get confused. I have brain damage. Can I get a witness? Yes, I do. What are you doing, Jill, huh? Did she take your bowl with the food in it? Yeah, look over me like face hanging over the bowl. Look at me like, who, me? I didn't do nothing, Dad. You know, I was thinking I probably keep that box. That's not you. Okay, never mind. I probably keep that box that air conditioner came in. I'm thinking to put it back in the wintertime. You know what I mean? Because I'm not the kind of guy that's going to leave it in the window over the wintertime. I probably shouldn't say that. Knowing me, I will. Okay, Curtis is coming up in a little bit. What are you having? You never did tell us if you was having roast wallaby or not. Wonder when J Dog's coming back. Oh, look at that. Yeah, buddy, that's a good one right there. I'm gonna save that there, buddy. That's a good picture, Eric. Nice. I need to go on vacation here before long somewhere. Maybe I'll go to Disneyland. Nah, probably not gonna happen. I could go down and try out Creole's catfishing service. I heard they feed you pretty well. Okay, Sandy Toes, I appreciate it. Curtis said he was coming up too, but you know how that is. He's got to go in there and primp and put his makeup on and stuff. I don't know if J Dog's back yet or not. I don't know. Because I'm not that high up on the texting order, see, with them. They just use me for my morning shows. Did I tell you I found another one of them tennis racket bug zapper things? It's in my car. At Aldi, of all places, is where I found it at. I kind of like this restream because the thing pops up on the screen that says, somebody's coming up instead of just down there at the bottom. Huge.
This is different.
In the house. What's that?
Morning, Buggy.
Good morning, bitte.
This is real weird.
What's that? The restream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't let me in there for a minute.
Really? I just done that yesterday for the first time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've been noticing there's quite a few people moving to Restream.
Hmm.
Are you wore out?
Yeah, still. We still
I'll bet.
we got a couple things we got to do today. Got to hit this. Got to hit the U-Haul place.
That's where I got my original one at Uncle Lou in the clearance bin for $5, I think it was. The U-Haul place.
Yeah, we got to get some stuff out of U-Haul so that we don't have to pay on that no more.
Oh, like a storage place?
Yeah, get stuff out of there. Wonder how you do that. There you go.
I need to do that myself, actually. Now that you mentioned, I got to look at my calendar, see when my payments due.
Yeah, this is totally different.
Due the 1st of July. Yeah, it is. You have to mess with it a little bit.
Yeah.
I went in last night for that's not very long. I went in to check it.
Yep, we survived. That first day was crazy. Well, so was the last day, but first day was crazy. We had thunderstorms. The boat was rocking.
No kidding.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
I bet that would have been cool.
Pretty dang packed.
Yeah, I bet the first day or the
I,
whole time.
I guess it's like 5,000 people on that boat or something.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not.
Balls to
Yeah,
the walls, catfishing. How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you.
there was no internet, so that freaking sucked. So I couldn't message nobody.
Yeah. Would you have to pay extra for it or something?
Yeah, thank God we did pay extra for it because it didn't work. We just tried to get the texting, and the texting wouldn't even work.
Really?
Yep. I mean, we could barely text each other on the boat, where everybody was and
Yeah.
whatnot. But no. I think the last message I sent out, I think, was to Uncle Lou, aka Pops, and then let him know I took a picture, and then I sent it to him. I said, "It is packed here," and
Really?
it was a different kind of hot on the boat. Like I told Uncle Lou, I messaged him yesterday. He said, "It's good to hear from you, kiddo." I said, "I leave for 1 week, and all of a sudden, Trump's dropping bombs."
No doubt. No doubt.
Freaking awesome.
I think so. The world's a safer place right now. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, I kind of read your little stuff that you
Yeah.
had with a certain person.
I don't care anyone. You can hate me or whatever. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it.
Yep. Good morning there, everybody. Yeah, this is really different. I can't put up an icon over there either.
I forget how you do. I had to. Oh, if you look up, you see like on mine on the side of the screen. There's a me and a round picture of me, and then above that there's a plus with 2, which
Yeah.
means there's 2 people in there. I think if you click on that, that Q should pop up and it should have a plus, and you can add a picture to it. I think.
Yep. I have to download one. It says, of course, I get on and there it wakes up.
He's up because I've been texting with him. You want to go out, Phil? Get your belly
It never
full?
fails with that boy.
Uh-uh.
Morning, Uncle Lou.
There we go. Go on,
I said
guys.
I can't. For some reason, it ain't letting me see all the texts.
How long did the check-in process and stuff take?
It did take as long as we thought it was going to take.
Yeah, that's what I always wondered.
So yeah, it was in there. Even if you had your ID or whatever, you had to show all your birth certificate and stuff. So that was a little different.
Huh,
But
I guess.
But we got it all done. I mean, it was It was great.
I wonder how many. So then you have like take an elevator up to where your room's at or whatever?
Oh yeah, I think there was. Man, I think there was like 15 floors.
Really?
Yeah.
50.
And
No kidding.
the thing that ours wasn't the biggest ship either. They got the Carnival Magic, I think is what it was called. That thing was bigger.
Really?
Yeah. If you said good morning to me, I apologize. For some reason, I'm not able to see the stuff on the side.
You got to click. Did you click on the little chat button at the bottom there?
Yeah. I see that Stonefly said Curtis is back, and then I see Uncle Lou saying Dollar Store has them as well, Buggy. So I don't know if that's old or new.
Yeah, it's a little of the.
Hey,
Uncle
Lou said,
Lou said GM kiddo, and then
"Good morning,
Sandy
kiddo."
Toes
Okay.
asked if Eric is up, go punch him in the leg
She's always wanting me.
to get hit. Uh-oh. And he's out. See, that's the stuff I always wondered about is how it was checking in and things like that, because I hate standing in lines, man. I forget where I went. I went to Redbud Pro Motocross race one time, and the check-in there is, pulling into the place is
There it is.
a huge line. And I always paid extra and got the VIP. That way I could bypass the big line of cars trying to get in or campers trying to get in and get right in. It
The
cost a bunch of
that
money.
the
Morning,
drive
hunting stuff, fishing, fun fishing adventures.
the drive is what really sucked because
I'll bet.
9.5 hours, something like that.
Really?
Oh
Did you
yeah.
go through? No, you didn't have to go through Pennsylvania, did you?
No, we went to West Virginia and Virginia.
Yeah.
There's nothing like Ohio.
Nothing like what? Ohio?
Yeah, I don't know if my end's messing up again.
No, you're all right. We can hear you.
There's
Yep. I don't know what you keep hitting, but something you keep hitting it makes you go out. How you doing, J&J? Good to see you this morning. Was the wildcat fishing? Good to see you. Yeah, I did, man. Finally, it was like late afternoon before I got it. Because I had to wait on the call from mom's doctor, which never came, and ended up finding out their computer had messed up and their scheduling was messed up.
hay hunting and stuff.
So
Sorry, Buggy. Sorry,
had
Buggy.
we not called them, I'd still be waiting on them. And I didn't want to leave because it's a video doctor appointment thing, and they had to do it on my phone. And it was like 2 in the afternoon or something like that. Or it was after that, it was going on 3. I was like, I got to go. I said, if he calls, I'll just tell him that he can call back tomorrow.
Well, I'm glad you got it taken care of.
Yeah. We'll see how well it does today. 'Cause it was hot in here yesterday afternoon. I ain't going to lie.
Oh, you ain't crazy. It's freaking hot.
Yeah, the little air conditioner just wouldn't keep up, man.
Mm-mm. Not
Curtis,
hitting.
stop hitting the buttons. There you go, Eric. Exactly.
I'm
Thank you.
not. I'm not hitting the buttons for some reason. It just keeps kicking me.
Oh, that's what that button does, huh? No, I'm kidding.
It
That's what that button does.
was a blast. Like I said, the first day was a little rough. I want to get a hold of Troy, tell him that guy's burgers shop that he's got on the boat wasn't all that. It wasn't that great.
Really?
Yeah, the pig thing wasn't very good. I didn't think it was anyhow. I'd rather get the plain chain and doctor it up the way I want it.
There used to be hey, Ernie, morning, brother. There used to be a hamburger place here called Burger Chef back in the day, 70s.
Yep, I know exactly one you're talking about.
And they had a fixins bar, so we would go in there and just order a hamburger and then go over and put a bunch of crap on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Best place I thought for burgers.
Yeah. I worked there. It's the first job I ever had.
That is awesome, Buggy.
Yeah. I was 14 and lied, told him I was 16. And
That way better than McDonald's and Burger King and all the other fast foods.
And I had a manager that was a senior in high school, I think, maybe, and another lady, girl, that had just got out of high school. And they were going to educate me, so to speak. Scared me to death.
Hmm.
Yeah, they scheduled me to open on Sunday mornings with them.
Wonderful. Sunday mornings ain't too bad because most people are in church.
Exactly. That's why they scheduled me on Sunday morning. There wasn't nobody in there. They were wanting to educate me
Yeah.
in the ways of life.
Friday night and Saturday night would be rough.
Yeah, it was. Made a sunrise video just for me. Is that what you text me, or that was just a picture? Because I got the picture of the sunrise. I didn't know. I clicked on it. I don't think it was a video.
That was probably the best part of it, though, when we left the boat and went over to the Dominican Republic and got on those buggy things.
Yeah, it looked like it was fun.
Oh, it was. I just wish my phone would record it. It didn't record. It went to that black screen crap, and I couldn't see it because the sun was beating down. You couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
And like they say, it's a different kind of hot out there. It was 90-some degrees out there, but it just didn't feel like 90 here.
Really?
It was a different kind of 90.
Huh.
Morning, Uncle Ernie.
A tolerable 90.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
Not a suffocating 90 like it was here yesterday.
No.
Yeah, it was harsh yesterday for some reason. I don't know what's up with me and heat these days.
As soon as we got back to Norfolk, it was just that freaking hot.
Yeah. And you get the different kind of hot.
This is different.
What about like that? Is that better or no?
No, it's better. I don't want to be stuck in between you two.
Yeah, no doubt.
Morning, Rusty.
I just got done watching the buggy video, man. Where y'all out in them buggies and stuff. Y'all throwing up in tails up signs.
Yeah, we had a blast. Our guides and stuff was great. We didn't have to worry about the Haitian people because they made sure they stayed away.
Really?
Yeah, because on the other side is the Haitians.
Mm-hmm. They want to kill you.
Oh, they want to do more to you.
Yeah, y'all got your butt soaked too, did you?
Oh, that was the greatest. That was the funnest part. That's why I said I wish my camera wouldn't have went black on me. You know how it does black? It goes to black on a lot of people. The camera does.
I know. I'm glad they videotaped that whole adventure for you guys.
That was the greatest thing. Now my cousin, the lady that you saw in the video, now she's got some of it recorded, but she hasn't sent it to us yet.
As Eric says, don't bring that up, crappy cameraman.
Balls to the walls. What's up?
Well, I asked Eric, why didn't he record?
Eric was driving.
Eric is such a great Rustic. He had a camera that was right on his chest. Why didn't he record it?
Yeah, the water coming over. Yeah, that'd been awesome.
Yeah, but we had that protection thing, so it was all good.
I like that water slide. Hey, go fast.
You know what I said when he did that? I said, "Well, that's the turd getting flushed."
Yeah, that's what happens to you folks when you get caught in the toilet on the cruise. Come out there.
Hey, I'll tell you what, I was very impressed with the toilet on the cruise. That thing had some suction.
I'll bet. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing better.
No, it was boom.
Yeah, like you are not clogging our toilets up.
Nah. Young fellas like Uncle Lou would have got on there. Yeah, he would have been in trouble. Our room was bigger than what I thought it was. Morning, Miss Sandy.
Good
That's
morning,
what I was
gentlemen.
wondering too, is how big the rooms were.
It was pretty big.
Really?
I thought that's pretty neat when y'all was standing there taking a drink of whatever that was, and before they handed you a cup of stuff, Eric, that woman was sitting there holding that bottle, and you see Eric like he's right here.
Yeah.
He would eyeball that bottle. Hey, Sandy.
It was some kind of alcohol that they were trying to give us.
Where you see all these videos at, Rustic?
Yeah. Rustic's
to-
got insider knowledge.
Go to Eric. Well, we could tell who's subscribed to Eric and who's not.
Yep. I
I
mean,
don't-
he
Appreciate
dropped,
your-
he dropped,
Appreciate you, Rustic.
yeah,
I
he dropped
don't
I
some.
haven't
And just go to Eric's YouTube or Eric's Facebook, and you'll see them.
I don't even know if I got
The last
him
one
on
I saw
Facebook.
from Eric was the
Yeah,
view of
Uncle-
the bay with the blue water. That was amazing.
I'm going to definitely tell who the trippers were in that video. Yeah, they wear matching shirts.
Well, you saw which
Oh.
ones we had on that day. And not one time did that guy call us. I'm not going to mention the name no more
Why not?
because that person did not try to call one time, message one time.
Hey, he's on vacation too, dude.
I don't want to hear.
The twins are going on vacation. I'm going on vacation.
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear how badly he missed us and life and YouTube sucked without us.
Don't flush setting down. Hey, there's there. Thought I said FFA in here. Good morning.
This is weird watching the chat go down my screen instead of up my screen.
I know it's different.
Where's all the things?
Yeah, yeah. He dropped the beach video, the new buggy video, and the water slide video. That the water slide was funny. I was in there laughing like he said, "Wee, oh, it's going fast, it's going fast."
All you
I
hear is
expected more out of that clip. I
all
was
you
like,
hear is. That's why I said a toilet.
can't see where you're going, Eric.
How did you keep your phones from getting wet? That's what I want to know.
We have a cover thing that seals it, so your phone. If I was more prettier like Sandy, I would be able to come up on camera.
Uh-huh. You're
No,
never
still
on
like
camera.
dirty.
Tilly at? Till. Did she chase the rabbit? Huh?
Yeah, I seen the girl's butt.
What girl's butt? I didn't see no girl's butt. Where's Eric?
You're
saw-
not a trained
I saw
professional.
more than that. Tuesday night was.
Did you see the bunny? out
Yeah.
there?
We can't discuss that. We have to wait for the backstage. That and then Wednesday was the day of rest for us.
You had
I'm
nothing
there. I
on it.
just fired up my PC now, so
I
All
just
he's
want to know.
got is the buggies and the lagoon one that I commented on, and then his shorts have got the wet slide thing. Like, there's nothing
I
there.
want to know how does somebody that's ghostly pale white don't even get a little hint of sunburn?
Because he stayed inside. I like it because we can go anywhere on that ship. You just use the elevators and the walkway. You did not have to go outside if you did not want to.
J-Dog still loves you, Curtis.
No, I got to fix my phone here.
I kind of figured that might have been who that is.
who's that? Balls to the wall. That's why
Yeah.
I didn't give him a wrench.
Is that how J-Dog
He's still my buddy.
can't come in as himself?
I know.
He ain't smart enough to have two accounts.
On my way home, old Rustic there, he calls us. So
See, I've got Fat Boy Eric's channel. I got subscribed and I got the notification. For some reason, I don't get them.
it's because YouTube
Yeah.
sucks. Maybe Trump ought to bomb them too.
The June 23rd one, is that the one with the girls' titties?
No, Eric cannot post those.
Oh, that's a private video you have to send.
Yeah.
Eric,
You
you
can't-
know how to text me, sir.
Yeah,
Show me
those
the
Doom
dude.
buggies definitely look like a good time.
Curtis, did you get the buggy video I sent you?
Yes, I did.
And
And I-
that's buggy when he's J Dog said, "Hey, bud, come on, let's go fishing." He hurry up, get there. It's first time he ever drives fast.
And I do apologize for not talking to you there too much there, Rustic, because I was dog tired. I fell asleep.
What? Where'd Tilly go, huh?
Hey, Terry, you pick it.
Find Tilly. Come on. Let's
I
go.
imagine, man, going on that cruise and staying up late all the time, and
Late.
Deal.
Hey, Terry B.
Eric Curtis
Good
had a
morning.
pineapple on the door. I don't know about that.
I heard Eric and Curtis had a pineapple on the door. Was it straight up or upside down there, Brian?
It's hot.
Brian, I hate to tell you this, but you're not allowed to do that no more.
What?
You cannot put pineapples on your door.
We're gonna hand out business cards nowadays, apparently.
Now,
Okay, I see the dune buggy one and the
good morning, Brian.
all I see is the dune buggy and the beach. I don't see no water slides or nothing.
It's a short one, the water slide is.
Yeah, it's a short one. It's funny though. You can tell Eric was excited. Oh, Brian, I was wearing. You know, it. You should have to. It's not too bad. They wouldn't have to worry about it if there was a pineapple outside the door. Now, if it was upside down pineapple out the door, I'd be worried.
Well,
That's the one I'd be looking for.
I know you guys. I know you guys
Why
are
am I
joking
the
around,
only one on camera?
but they really they don't. You know, you
Oh,
can't put
here,
the pineapple.
I was waiting. I was getting the dogs here.
You can't do the pineapple stuff no more.
Cold Creek Billy.
They say that in the rules, did they?
Oh yeah,
Really?
oh yeah.
Come on.
Cold Creek,
Did you see a rabbit tail, huh?
sir.
Did you go running? Did you run your fat
No,
puppy?
Please
Brian,
make
I was
your
wearing the
icons
necklace.
bigger.
Oh, did you see the
Upside
rabbit?
down pineapple necklace.
Did you see the bunnies out there today, huh? Well, ain't you something, huh? Well, ain't you something, huh? You seen the bunnies?
See, camera don't
We
work.
don't probably go in and get you a drink of water. You done had a treat, 2 treats this morning. You don't get no more. Oh, I see the butt now on the beach. Goodness.
Well, Daddy, I'm out on 3.
Of course, turn the camera on. Eric's got to make sure he's in it.
Sandy's over trying to find them videos.
I'm not chatting.
Jeez, how was the water
I
warm?
got trouble.
Oh yeah,
It was.
yeah. It was blue
Was it warm?
and warm. Yeah, warm and blue.
Okay. Cold Creek on my backup account. Okay. I don't know who that is.
Look at that. Went on a sun-filled cruise and not even the tip of his nose red.
Morning, sunshine. Look at you.
Nope, not red. We
Everyone
tried
say
our
hi to Pep.
we tried our best to get a couple subscribers for a few people, but some of them they didn't know who they were.
And then Eric sneaking
Get
back
back to
here
work
where
that
the
thing
people are
this last
laying out.
week. Dang, Brian, been on vacation too.
Ain't been to work since last Wednesday. I understand that. Oh, I forgot. So I get the window air conditioner put in yesterday. It's 95 degrees or whatever. And then I fill up my water and I think, man, it kind of smells like well water. I went and checked and the water softener was out of salt. So then I had to go out in the garage that's 1,000,000 degrees and carry 2 bags of water softener salt in.
Yeah, I seen your post on Facebook. I thought, well, Buggy had a heck of a day.
Yeah, it was a shitty day, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
Man, I got out there, mowed, weeded the yard, stretched all the hoses out, pumped half the water out of the pool, put fresh, cool water back in the other half, and set up a filter deal for my skimmer. And
Shoot, I moved the blackout curtain from my room to one of the windows in the living room. I need to do the other one.
I see what I can do for you, Billy.
why, Eric? As long as they got bikinis on, it don't matter. I mean, if their bikinis are off, I wouldn't do it. But hey, Dave, double hook.
I'm not
Dave.
gonna lie. If boobies are flopping out at the water slide, I'm gonna have to pull up a lawn chair. That's just
Curtis
how I
could
am.
have, Eric or Curtis could have sent me the boobs. Like,
Bug,
but no.
Yep.
you didn't have to do anything, buddy.
They were
You didn't have to do anything, buddy.
They were just out and about, huh?
Good morning,
just-
Double Hook.
Wait till nighttime, Buck. Whatever you want it, you got.
So it was almost like a hedonistic cruise, but it wasn't. Cool.
It was a good time.
That sounds like it.
Morning, Mr. Dave. Yeah,
Do you do what me and my girlfriends do and we give them ratings?
What's that? You rate the
When you
other
see a
women?
good looking girl and she's
Yeah.
got a nice ass and a nice pair of boobs on her, do you rate her?
No,
Why not?
there's no need to. I just, man, check out those nice set of titties.
I rate a woman on her brain. Wait,
Yeah,
she
me
has.
too. Yeah.
I
I
I've
know.
read
You
her
are
on
all exactly the same as I am. And you
her
rate
knowledge.
I do congratulations if she happens to have her dad or her mom. Congratulations. God bless you.
Your parents are
Okay,
so awesome.
if
for
she's
birthing
walking
you.
around with her mother and her father, I'm not rating her because she's too young.
It was a family trip. Sometimes you just don't know.
Good morning, Rob. Welcome in.
The
I'm talking
elevator.
about where the women walk around with their tops off is what I mean.
No.
Okay, never mind then.
They're not walking around with
You
the tops off.
Not that kind of
Oh, they're
people.
worried about
Not
us.
that kind of cruise.
The
Not
little
that
bitty
kind of cruise.
string bikini things.
That's on the other side of the island with the other cruise.
Yeah.
The hedonistic cruise.
Yeah, that happens on the island.
Yeah, that's on the pineapple boat on the other side of the island.
I'm telling you right now, there's no such thing as pineapples no more. I'll tell you what it is now.
Flamingos.
Yep, pink flamingos.
So you put the flamingo upside down on your door.
That's how you
Why
No,
know.
you
they
just put a
messing that?
flamingo on your door.
What they got to mess with that for? I like my flamingo shirt now.
You put it upside down, it's the other thing. You go a swinger. The pink flamingo just on your door means you're inviting.
Really?
Yep.
Is that
Yeah,
why you had like
that's
those
pro-
garden
pro-
state flamingos outside your door? Just littered your hallway with garden flamingos.
Yeah.
At the end of the fucking water slide.
Didn't need
I leave
to.
I leave a trail from the elevator to my
Here
room.
comes Eric.
with flamingos.
I can hear you, Eric.
Yeah, and look from the videos, it looked like they had a pretty good time.
Yeah, they did. Can someone say wherever Double Hook is going? It says Eagle Lake and something, and I can't pronounce that.
They're going to Wichita,
Wichita.
Kansas.
You know,
Shell crackers.
I stumbled across this videos yesterday by Carolina Air Shots. Remember during the hurricane and the Carolinas were all messed up or whatever, and someone started a community called Heaven on the Hill and was giving people a place to stay, to camp or whatever until things got right. And everyone, the government got their crap together or whatever. Guy does a video on there, and people were generous and would bring like camper trailers and stuff in and let people stay in them. Well, there was these two ladies who were homeless before it happened, lived in a tent on the river. So somehow they get up here to this Heaven on the Hill place, get a camper, a nice long pull behind camper, free food, free everything. And in the interim, and this is just happening right now, and in the interim, everyone else used it as a step up to get back on their feet and stuff. Well, these two ladies don't want to leave because everything's free. And they were homeless before. So now they're having this big hassle about getting them out of there. And this dude was doing an interview, and the ladies don't see anything wrong with not wanting to leave. Like, well, we got everything we need here. And I'm like, are you effing kidding me? And the one guy that started it all, and he said, you always notice it's the ones who do the least that want the most.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they ended up having to get them evicted. And they actually helped them find a place to move they got to keep the trailer. Help them find a place to move the trailer in the campgrounds that some preacher owns or something down there. Well, they go to move the trailer and they can barely get it to move come find out they had all the cabinets stuffed full of food and stuff they'd been hoarding from all the other people. And it was so heavy the trailer wouldn't move.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's pretty interesting. And what had happened when they told these two fat slob ladies they had to move, they called some guy in the newspaper down there, and he come in and wrote a hit piece about the people who's this guy spent thousands of dollars putting gravel and stuff in to make, roads so people could pull in and everything, because it was just a pasture before. Well, they send some newspaper guy, they call some newspaper guy, and he comes in and does a hit piece on the dude about throwing him out. And I'm like, you were living in the river in a tent when the hurricane hit. You came up here, these people put you, it's been what, a year now, hadn't it, almost, since that happened? Or has it been longer than a year? I don't know. I lose track of time.
You're coming up to hurricane season anyway?
Yeah, you've been living there free for all this time. Oh, and come find out they had hoarded their money from Social Security. Had like $11,000 in the bank, plus their food stamps.
Wow.
Yeah, and they ended up moving the
A lot
trailer
of money
out.
to have for living free.
Yeah, government money. It's our money. Well, they didn't have to spend anything. I mean, they literally, the point, there was a trailer came in and brought gas to fill up the generators. Each trailer had its own generator and stuff.
Wow.
And every day they would come in and fill the gas up in the generators and stuff for them. From people giving donations to help people.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carolina Air Shots is the guy's channel if you want to get real mad at some stuff. And the dude posted a picture of the guy that wrote the articles, picture from the newspaper with his Facebook page and stuff on it, and the newspaper's email address so you could write in and complain about the dude. But yeah, I was just floored. And to hear these women talk, you would think they were owed all that someone owed that stuff to them, and they
Someone
couldn't
probably told
understand
them
why
that
they
they
were making
were.
them leave. Oh, it's just like, are you kidding me?
People are weird.
They're unbelievable. I just, and where do you get the thought process that you feel that you deserve what the people are giving you and you shouldn't have to move because everything's free?
Well, it's not so much that they think they're owed it. It's kind of like, how much can you milk from it without
Yeah.
moving?
Yeah. Well, I guess that's it. Yeah, they didn't see anything wrong with the fact that they were living free off everybody else. And the one guy was buying the gasoline for all these people, and they had a flat trailer full of 5-gallon gas cans. I know what it costs to fill mine up just to mow my yard. And I think it was the 1st of June, they cut the gas. They told everyone, hey, we can't supply gas no more. The guy just can't afford to do it anymore. If you want to buy gas, we'll help you with someone will go in town and get it for you or whatever,
Yeah.
So that's what they started the complaint to the newspaper guy about, was they cut our electricity off.
Nothing's ever truly free, though. Someone's
No.
always paying for it.
Exactly. That money doesn't materialize out of thin air for sure. Just floored me, man. And this poor guy and his wife, who was the kindness of his heart, he turned this pasture into a place for people to come and stay. And I think he said he spent $70,000 on gravel alone just to get the lanes put in so people could drive through it and drive their cars in and out.
I don't know.
And the ladies accused him of stealing donation money in the range of like $1 million and some dollars. And the guy laughed when the dude told him, he said, if I had $1 million, you think I'd be here right now sweating doing all this? I'd pay someone to do it.
Right on.
But
I have
Yeah,
a question. Completely off topic, just looking at double
Mhm.
hooks. Comment. How big do bluegill get?
I don't know, if you catch one that weighs a pound, you're catching a big bluegill.
It depends on their environment, I think.
In what region you're in. Up here, a big bluegill is what they call dinner plate, like you lay them on a dinner plate. That's huge and very rare. Where down south, I think, what is the record down there?
Yeah, I
Some
have to
of them get
convert
up to
this.
like 1.3 pounds and stuff like that. I don't know down there.
Good.
That's the hybrid stuff. Those are the ones that don't reproduce.
Why not?
Well, yeah, some of them, but some of them aren't hybrids that are in there. We had a guy lived
Huge.
here that had a lake full of them hybrids. They get huge.
I don't think I've seen one that big before, double hook.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of the times the bluegills that you guys pull up are only, like tiny.
Yeah. The
Oh,
ones I catch are about as big, long as they're a little bit longer than a 12-ounce Red Bull can, like I had in that one
so
picture.
who are you watching catch these bluegill?
Record for bluegills is 16
Morning,
inches.
Telly.
Really? Wow.
Morning,
Good
Telly.
morning, Telly.
Good morning, Miss Telly. It was awesome. Miss Telly, if Chris is around, is there a band called Hooks and Hammocks? Because I did wear my Hooks and Hammocks shirt, and they were asking if I was part of the band. I think somebody's in your basement.
Sounds like no, they ain't. It pops up.
It says
Mr.
private
Eric.
chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see the private chat down there. There is a private chat thing. I've never used it before.
Hey, you guys were
There it is.
recognized.
Are we meant to respond to him?
I don't think you get the private chat, do you?
I can see it.
You
Yeah.
can. It's not real private, is it?
No.
Well, it's only for the people up on stage, the panel.
Oh, okay. Well, then it comes up and covers part of my picture up, so we'll put it back down.
She said not
Catfish and
that.
Dreams. Good morning.
Yeah, I had a few people when I was wearing the Hooks and Hammocks shirt, especially at nighttime when the party was going on, asked me if I was going to get up there and sing.
Yeah.
And
Catfish and Dreams. Good morning.
asked if I was part of the band, and I said no. Good morning, Brandon.
I've never heard of a band called that, but then again,
It's,
I don't think you are, Eric, because it pops up on the screen and says someone's there.
It is a.
Is he in the basement?
Uh-uh.
Do
There
we
is
let
no
him in?
basement. When you come up, like where Curtis is right now, but next to the real stream, a thing pops up and says so-and-so has joined the live, and you got to click on it and they come in.
Right. A
So
lot
Miss
of people are
Telly,
going to get confused over this.
yeah, so Miss Telly, I don't know if you guys picked up a couple more subscribers or not, but I told them about you guys, and Chris is an awesome fella. I told him, I didn't lie.
Yeah, I don't know how it works as far as coming up because I have never came up on anyone's on Restream, so I don't know.
It's
But I know I'm allowed 6 people, it says.
yeah, you're allowed 6 people.
They had no idea who J Dog was, so
I found it.
I'm not saying I didn't sing though, Dave. It just wasn't part of the band.
I didn't say I didn't sing.
Well, you guys have always been, Miss Telly, you and Eric, Chris have always been really nice to me and Eric, and we will never forget it.
We tried to get you in the band.
Yeah. Well, it's the same one that everybody thought I had a Hooks and Hammocks hoodie, but it's a shirt, and I just put it over a yellow hoodie. But yeah, that would have been awesome. I also wanted to take a picture while I was at the slot machines of Hooks and Hammocks while I'm wearing the Hooks and Hammocks shirt. I thought Chris would get a kick out of that, but I totally forgot and kind of lost too much money. I don't think the shirt was lucky.
You didn't wear your hog leg shirt?
Ernie.
I don't have a hog leg shirt. I did.
Oh.
I did take the hog leg hat, but mostly
You didn't
it's
wear
on.
that to the pokies?
No, I did not wear my hog leg. Most
There
time
you
it
go,
was
Ernie. That's what I'd have done too. I'd have played it up. Yeah, I'm in the band, but they're not here with me. I'm just on vacation.
most of it was the Uncle Lou's shirts and the hat that I wore. You should be proud I didn't get it. I didn't muck it up.
Got it. I figured it out.
Morning, Nubby.
Good morning,
Morning,
Nubby.
Nubby, what's up, brother?
Well, Dave, I don't know if there is a band out there that is called Hooks and Hammocks.
All you gotta do is Google it.
Does he really need to get any more famous than he already is?
Who?
Yeah, we just that
Curtis.
Oh,
His
I
ego
didn't
won't
know-
be able to handle it.
I didn't know he was famous.
Same here. I didn't know. Oh, that's me.
Exactly. Does he need any more fame from what he's already got?
Sure, I could use some more. I need my golf cart fixed, and I need a new graph on my boat. So yeah, sure.
When do you play golf?
Don't, but
Then you
Like
don't
what?
need a golf cart.
I love riding around on my golf cart.
If you traded in,
actually
you'd be
used
able to
to
get
go
yourself a
Texas,
dune buggy.
get them M&Ms.
Yeah, you guys ever talk to each other? I didn't hear.
That's a good thing.
She must have said something that she didn't want to repeat.
No, I do not.
She was singing some kind of sexy song to me again.
Oh, is
wait.
that what it was now? Yeah.
That's what I'm going with.
Okay. You keep telling yourself that.
Yeah, Curtis, I can have 6 people. I don't know why it won't let you pop up. It let everybody else do it. You just clip on.
Yeah,
We've
that
already
private,
got one MM. Do we need two?
that
Yeah.
private chat's covering up old Rustic.
You gotta,
Yeah, you can hit the arrow and make it
There.
go down
Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're figuring it out.
here.
you gotta let it hit that allow mic and access.
Just push
Yeah,
all the
like-
buttons but the cut off button. Maybe if
Sure.
you get rid of Curtis, Eric can come up.
I'm trying it now to see what
Buggy
it
does like Eric better than Curtis, so that could happen.
I'm going to end up getting myself booted off the screen in a second.
That's all right. I heard you're a new co-host.
On Thursdays.
Yeah, see, I just went. Oops.
Jeepers.
See, I went to join right there, and it just popped up on the screen.
Later, Dave.
Bye, Dave. Be good. Stay safe.
I don't want to say anything else because I heard you also had a new boyfriend.
Do I now? Apparently, I have tons running around. I'm just the only person that doesn't
I'm
know.
not worried. I'm not worried because they're not watching. What in the world was that?
That's Rustic turning his phone around.
I go
Sounds
away
like-
for a week and everything like this is happening. And I'm like, wow.
Mm-hmm. We waited until you left.
Well, I couldn't get on StreamYard.
So Sandy over that sound.
Pardon?
StreamYard wanted money that I don't have and wouldn't pay.
Yeah, F them,
What
Buggy.
did you
F
say,
them.
Rustic?
Yeah, I agree.
So when I turn my phone, you already know what that sound is.
This is because you scared the heck out of us the other day when you did it. I had my headphones in and it was loud as buggery.
Somebody done told me I need to oil that thing.
Oil is the understatement.
Well, I got my phone sideways, and I had to turn it in the vertical position just so I could see the private chat and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can see all that over on that side now.
So that's why I got my big screen TV right here. I got the TV up so I can read the chat.
And Sandy, I have no idea why that sent you a link. But I did answer
What?
your question.
Oh, that was hilarious. I cracked myself laughing.
I was going to sleep, so I don't know.
That's all right. I didn't click on it. Who knows where you would have sent me?
True there. True.
What?
Eric.
Pip, swear to God, if you're in the background, Pip, I'm going to kick your ass.
Only Eric would be the one to have problems coming up.
Well, you got to allow the mic and camera access. So,
Yeah, you got to click on allow mic and camera access. I had no problems. I just done it on my phone. I clicked on the
Yeah.
thing. It opened up in my browser, my Chrome browser. I had to put my name in and then hit the button and it popped up there. You heard it pop up.
I'm on my
I'm not-
laptop, so I don't have to worry about any extra pictures showing up.
yeah, I'm on my
I'm
phone.
in
So
Safari. I don't have to go to Chrome to use this one.
I
If
only
it's
use
YouTube, I
Chrome.
have to go. If it's StreamYard, I have to go to Chrome.
Yeah, I only use Chrome. I don't know where my dogs are. Yeah, they must be asleep. They had a big rabbit chase and they
Yep.
went to sleep, come in and went to sleep after the big rabbit chase they just had.
The excitement is over.
So when are you and Eric going fishing again?
I heard that, Buggy.
Because
I
you
heard
guys have got a lot to kind of live up for. You talked a big game, and now you have to deliver.
talk. I don't even remember what we said before we left.
All about how much you can fish.
calling out people.
Yeah, that's one thing I wish we could have done on the boat. Man, I thought I saw Jaws out there. I could have hooked that sucker. We did see a ray and a dolphin, or a couple dolphins.
Like a manta ray, or just like a ray?
I don't know. I'm not a biologist. It was swimming in the ocean. It was a ray.
Was it a big one?
It was bigger than my belly. So yeah,
That doesn't help anyone.
Pretty big.
Bigger than my belly. That's not.
I,
I'm talking big,
Could
like
have been
Volkswagen
anything.
big.
I didn't say what I was going to say, but yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say, was it big like Volkswagen big?
no, not that big.
It was probably a sunfish and not even a ray.
Oh, it was a ray. This is the same thing that Steve Irwin lost his life to. They kind of
Out in the
glide.
ocean, it was probably a manta ray and not a stingray.
They kind of just
That's cool.
they kind of glide along.
Yeah, that's a.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a photo for you,
The-
and you can say yes or no.
The one guy says that you could touch them. He just stay away from the tail. The dolphins were cool. They come right up to you.
Really?
Oh yeah. There was other fish there, but I don't know what they're fish. I don't know them.
Were you on the cruise ship when you saw the ray?
Nubby.
No. Why would I? How would I see it? I'm on the island. We're in the water.
Ray, well then it's not a
So you've
manta
seen it
ray.
in the. I thought you seen it over the rail in the middle of the
That's
ocean.
No.
what I thought,
Yeah.
and I'm like, there's no
No.
way on God's breath you would see a normal ray from a cruise ship rail.
Oh yeah. I'm freaking. What's his name? The freaking mermaid guy or whatever his name is, Aladdin or whatever. I can see that stuff. Whatever the god of the water is, that's me. Yeah, I can see everything in there. No.
And a manta ray you would have seen from the rail. That's why I asked.
I know what a manta ray is. A manta ray is a freaking elephant floating down there. I know what that thing is. A ray is a ray. Okay, I saw that.
Well, there's rays and then there's stingrays.
You know, if you want to make fun of me, that's fine. But geez, don't do it live.
Why? That's half the fun. Everyone else gets to join in.
Nope.
No,
We saw all
Steve
kinds of.
die Steve Irwin style.
Where did you go? Well, we left Ohio. We went through West Virginia, which we got off of 64 and took some back roads, and that wasn't great. I started hearing banjos playing, and I'm a pretty guy, so no.
Yeah, there's just some places you don't get on the back roads, and if it ends in Virginia, that's one of them.
Then we went to Virginia, and then we got to Norfolk. From Norfolk, we got onto the boat, which I thought it was going to take a lot longer. Of course, if Uncle Lou was here, he would tell you that Curtis was really nervous. I ain't going to lie. I was nervous. We saw all kinds of ships, the aircraft ships. Anyhow, we got on the boat, and then we went to We went to one island that was right off of Jamaica, man. And that was pretty cool. And then it was Moon Cove, and then it was Amber Cove. I can't remember the name of that first one we went to, but we stopped at 3 islands.
There he is. Hey, Eric, you figured it out. Yay.
Look, he even got a background.
Good morning.
Yay, Eric. Chris, get to see
I had to
Eric.
leave and then come back.
But it was pretty cool. Then straight back home.
Can you hear me?
Rustic. Okay, we got
We can hear
everybody.
you.
Do we want to, though?
Mhm. Chris posts pictures on Facebook of his new boat brought home. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's almost exactly like my boat. It's laid out a little different though, but it's pretty cool.
Hey, Eric made it up.
A buggy.
Yeah.
I swing a mighty mean hammer. Do you care?
About what? Oh, what? Throwing people out or whatever?
Yeah.
Just tap
Oh, I
him
don't
for-
care.
We don't apologize.
Yeah, no, you're fine, man. If you see something going, you know I don't pay attention. You see something going, throw them out. I don't give a shit.
Yep. Hopefully Uncle B or Miss Telly.
Stick him on a 5-minute timer. Where am I?
Who are you talking about? Weapons collector, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, let me. I'd love to. Ready?
Beat you to it.
There.
Blocked on YouTube. Goodbye.
Oh, you blocked him. That was harsher than I was.
I don't have the power, so
Yeah, don't come in
the
here with
box
that
list and
nonsense.
Restream. I don't know how to do anything. I don't do timeout. All I see is the block, and that's what I hit. I don't know if it's reversible or not, but it is what it is. If my people say you were being a dick, then you were being a dick. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. That used to be a song or something, didn't it?
I don't know.
But it was fun. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we can't talk about, but
Yep. We'll do that. We'll have to have a backstage. I think you can even do a backstage on here, it said.
well, yeah, we did yesterday, Buggy.
Oh, that's right. When I end it, you're just automatically back there. Yeah. Okay. You're right.
I'm sorry, Buggy. I see where I stand.
Rustic, you know he don't remember the day
yesterday.
before.
No, we didn't have a backstage. Just when I ended the live, me and Rustic were still back there.
I'm teasing. You're all right, Uncle B.
Yeah, you still have a backstage just like StreamYard.
Well, you guys got to remember, Buggy don't have that good of a memory. He's took too many hits to the head.
Thank you, Eric. You understand.
Eric looks like a drowned rat.
I'm just teasing Buggy because he always says that. But yeah, it was fun. It longer than what I thought it was going to be too. I thought the trip would be like that and done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
How
no.
many, how many
felt
days were you on the boat?
Well, how many days were we on the boat, Eric? 7?
Oh, really?
8. I think we got on Saturday and got off Sunday.
Sunday morning.
Nice trip. Would you do it again?
Me? No.
No.
I'm not
No.
a people. I'm not a people person.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm not
No.
saying. I'm not saying we were crowded like sardines or anything like that. It wasn't like that, but it was.
A lot of people.
Yeah, if you don't like kids, this is not a boat ride for you.
Oh no,
Well-
I couldn't go. Then I'd go nuts. I'd
Kill a
beat
little.
someone's child and end up in jail.
They want to go around. You're not supposed to, but they want to go around the elevator, hit every freaking button.
Of course.
That's
They're
normal.
running. They're running up and down the halls. That one kid. That one kid got a big old gash, didn't he, Eric?
That was a girl. That
That's
was
a
a
kid.
16-year-old girl got 16 stitches above her eye running down the hallway. Fell.
What the hell did she KO herself on?
Somebody's doorknob.
That's proof there is a
They
guy.
run up on the hallway. I'd be coming out that room. What the? You better get that.
Like, just desserts. That's all I say.
They're ripping off stuff off people's doors.
What was the best thing at the buffet, Curtis?
I didn't eat the buffet.
Bacon.
You said you were going for the buffet.
Nah,
You didn't eat the buffet?
I found the deli.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
he's
we
he's
go.
blacklisted from all buffets everywhere. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, I kind of had our pictures up there. I saw Hog Leg, and he's never been on a cruise.
Do not let this man in here under any circumstances.
Oh, the buffet was towards the back of the ship, and then they had was it 2 other restaurants back that way, Eric?
Yeah, they had the deli and they had the pizza shop back there. And
they
then
had
behind, if you go around behind the corner, there was a cafe place that had the pasta and your rice and all that stuff.
what was the other one to the right? There was another one over here on the right.
I don't.
I think it was the Asian place.
Yeah.
He said, "I
I
found the
don't need
deli.
Asian food.
I found the deli, and that was I ate the deli a lot. My morning breakfast burrito, I loved that. The Guy
That was
Fieri,
outside by the pool.
the Guy
the
Fieri
Guy
place. I just, like I said, I just didn't. It wasn't all as what we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, unfortunately, with the island cruises, I have heard they are crowded and kids are left to a free for all unless you do an adult only one.
I almost called her Aunt Telly. Telly, you and Chris are going on Alaska now. We've heard a lot of people said that's the cruise to go on.
Even our boat tour director, whatever, James.
Yeah, our buddy James, he said that that's the best to go on. There's a lot of stuff to do. Plus, you get to see more of the wildlife.
Probably get to see some whales too on that one right there.
Yeah, he said that. Well,
Glaciers and stuff like that. Yeah.
I don't know. Sandy will probably say, I seen something different.
What is the
That's-
cafe was gay?
I'm not. Then you start rubbish, sir.
That's what I do.
Don't start rubbish.
That's what I do. Y'all missed me.
French, Snubby.
He was asking if there was any cafe, whatever. Yes, there was a cafe. The greatest part, I told Eric, I said, I loved it when the kids broke the ice cream machine. I'm like, suckers.
Cafe Risque. Yeah, I would have to do an adult only cruise. I didn't know there was kids on there. Are you freaking kidding me?
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't do it. I'd
There
go
was-
nuts.
There's 4 elevators in the main lobby thingy or whatever. They were glass, so when you rode them, you could see
Yeah,
up and down. So that was pretty cool. I
Huh.
like that one. That one was pretty cool.
yeah, but I've stayed in places like that. The Hyatt in India is like that.
I bet you stood at the top and looked out, and all you seen was ocean. That's all you seen.
No, this is in the middle of the boat.
Oh,
Oh,
So this
You
is
didn't
this.
see outside. You seen the
Yeah,
middle bar, the
you get to see
Or
each level of the boat.
museum.
it's like a
So-
Titanic.
Yes,
we go in 6 weeks in
It's
May.
a resort on water.
yes.
Basically, all it is.
Excited.
I hope you have a blast, Miss Telly. You deserve it.
Yep.
It's just unfortunately you got to take Chris with you. No, I'm just kidding. Be prepared if you guys are wearing your hooks and hammocks shirt, because I'm not kidding you. They thought that you guys were a band.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
They
I didn't
but
take-
go ahead, Eric.
I didn't take no catfish clothing or anything like that. Catfish gear for any of the family because they said no vulgar shirts on the cruise.
Know what?
No
Vulgar?
vulgar. Only one I took was a J Dog shirt, and that's because we were going off the boat.
That
Yeah.
was vulgar enough.
Yep.
But we saw a lot of stuff that was inappropriate on the boat. So, but yeah, we had a pretty good time.
That's what happened. You get a lot of people together. Some people just don't have respect and don't care.
The casino, you would think that kids wouldn't be allowed in the casino. Wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong.
What?
I couldn't do it.
Oh yeah.
Well-
you think, go ahead.
You don't hear on land. You don't. They're not allowed. But they can walk through, but they're not allowed to play.
They were up
But
there
out
hitting
there
the
on the ocean,
buttons.
there's different kind of laws out there.
Yeah, international water is different once you cross that line.
It said no kids are permitted, but
Ooh, it's gonna be cool out there, Telly. Ooh,
No, not you'd never get away with that here.
then in the bar, you're not supposed to be in the sports bar. They're in the sports bar. They're sitting right up on the stools.
Really?
Only
If
bar
you
I
go
did
into the
not
bars
see.
here,
Only bar I
here,
did not.
go.
Only bar I did not see any kids in was the Limelight Lounge, which was in the back, and it was 18 and plus.
Mhm.
I have video of that too, Buggy.
Oh, right. I have to see that. You can
Mm.
send them to me.
he ain't dropped that one yet.
They also they had like comedians, bingo. They had a flag day.
Deal or no deal.
Deal
What's
or no
a
deal.
flag day?
Everybody on the ship, they had a flag for everybody that was on that represented their countries that worked on the ship.
Oh, okay.
Only 5 Americans were on that ship that worked on that ship. Only 5.
Hmm.
Our captain was Italian. I don't remember where he was
Of course
from.
he
but
was.
He was Italian. He was cool. He spoke that language. It was cool. You saw him every morning. He was in the back of the ship every morning getting his coffee
Coffee.
and some kind of muffin or something he was eating.
It'd be a pastry. Coffee and pastry. That's a typical Italian breakfast. Ernie said that you went to the gay bar, by the way.
I don't pay no
No, he
attention.
said that Lime, whatever bar he said that was a gay bar.
I don't pay no attention to what Ernie
Then you
says.
should see the
No, it
car.
was it was the club of the boat. The dog only club.
Jamaica and Bahamas legal. Drinking age is 18. Driver's license is 25. What's the point of that? That's crazy. Everything's 18 here. You can vote at 18. You can drink at 18. You can buy cigarettes at 18. You can drive a
Really?
car at 18. Yeah. Everything's 18.
Well, a lot here is they don't even have a driver's license. They just drive teenagers.
I think it was Moon Cove or something was that first one down by Jamaica.
Yeah, that's the one you had to get
Stromboli.
off on the boat. That was the one where I had the video on the beach.
Yeah.
You didn't get off there.
No, man. I didn't get off on that one, man.
You got off on the third island.
Yep.
And that's when we did the dune buggies.
That looked like so much fun.
It was.
Having said, I thought
I
you guys
mean,
would have gotten
it
a
would
lot
have been
more
a lot
water
more
in
fun.
the buggy.
We did. It just didn't show.
Curtis
But,
went black screened.
How long was the dune buggy thing?
Jeez, 3 hours?
Really? Nice.
That's
Yeah.
Something like that. You went down on the beach.
Yeah. We took the
Drove
buggies on
through
the
a lot
beach.
of creeks. Went through a couple different towns. Where I did
Little-
buy Curtis and me some sweet T-shirts.
They're little towns. They're nothing like what we
Yeah.
consider towns.
Oh no.
The late.
What was that stuff you drank? You all
Oh.
had like a salute, and then you swigged her back.
I don't,
One was chocolate.
that's not what she's
um,
talking about.
Oh, she's talking
She's
about
talking about
the
that-
drink.
Yeah, that one lady gave us.
Yeah, she was holding up
Some
that
kind
bottle.
of-
The one you
Some
bought.
kind of tequila they have down there.
Hey, Chris. Good morning.
Yeah, so we had
Good
to do
morning,
some
Chris.
kind of salute, and she wanted us to jiggle our hips and everything else, but no.
You two, the
You
only
and
two.
Eric were the only two out of the whole circle that didn't do it.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Did
just
you-
do no
Not in the
twist.
spirit.
Did too much of that on Tuesday. Morning, Mr. Chris from Hooks and Hammocks.
Yeah, I started to say that too, Sadie. They're the only two that didn't do it.
This
That old
not-
man that was standing there, he looked like he was about to throw his hip out.
It was pretty good. Then they asked if you wanted another shot, and of course, everybody, yeah. But
Why
the other
not?
stuff they had us drink was some kind of like chocolate coconut, some kind of bean that's on their land.
That sounds
and
amazing.
It was like, I don't know, it was thick and it was hot. And I didn't like it. And then they had the bean and they wanted you to taste the bean too, and I didn't like it either. They try to push you to go into their little stores because that's how they're making their money, that you can go in there. So yeah, you could get a cigar. You can make your own cigar.
What up?
It's the boss out.
What up,
I
Bucky?
wonder if I can
Hey,
make
I
the
did.
big screen. Hold on.
I did.
There's John.
Did meet some Florida people on the boat though.
That
That
boat's
was
looking
kinda
real
cool.
nice there, John.
You know, kind of John's kind of people.
Y'all met some Ohio ones on there too, didn't you?
Oh, there we go. Like
His
that.
name,
Uh,
where? Yes,
Oh,
Rustic,
that's
that's
too
nothing
big,
to
isn't
talk
it?
about on stage.
There we go.
Yeah.
Man, that boat
I
looks
asked
different.
you, you've seen some of them too.
That
Oh,
boat's awesome, man.
It's a
we've
right
done
Aussie boat. You've got green and gold going on
You've
there.
done an awesome job on that boat, man.
Eric's like, that's my color.
Finally
Damn,
out
it's all
fishing.
zoomed in.
So happy. Literally the colors of Australian sports going on there.
That's what kind of heat it was. Like John's
Ain't
got
nothing
down
big
there.
on tea.
What's that?
It matches our.
Yep, yeah. It ain't got nothing to do with Australia.
Eric
Strong
like
Aussie
Or
colors there,
damn,
John.
or the Green Bay Packers.
That was
If
my
anything,
first
it's a
thought.
Dear John boat.
Well, John,
Looks-
them are Green Bay Packer colors.
You did a
That-
really good
Those are
job.
small water
They've been
charters
around.
colors is what
They've been
those are.
around. They've been around a lot longer than the small water charters. You're old, but I don't think you're that
Come on,
old.
Chris. Yep, I can only have 6, I think is what it says.
who wants to come up?
I don't know. It says room is full, guest is trying to join.
I can step
Yeah,
down.
John,
Bud.
that boat looks awesome, dude.
I
can
can
step-
drop down if Chris wants to come up.
Is that who it is? I don't know. It doesn't show me who it is. It just says someone was trying.
I don't know how to get
Did you
out.
freeze up, John? I think you did.
Yeah, he shows up.
Where's the exit button?
I have no idea. To be
Neither do
honest with
I.
you. Yeah, I
can't
don't know. I
It's
think
a
you
little
click on
X at the
yourself,
very
maybe.
top.
It's at
At
the
the bottom,
top.
it says leave.
I can't see it.
I would pronounce your name, but I don't know how. Good morning.
Good morning, Chad.
Hey, Seti.
SETI. Okay, that's how you say it. Good morning.
Morning, Chad.
Everybody
Morning,
be sure
SETI.
to share me out. I keep hearing this. They keep telling me I don't say that enough. So share it out or whatever.
I can't see the leave button.
I don't know how you do it.
We
The
don't
leave
have-
button will be in the bottom right-hand corner.
You do not have to leave.
Yeah, you don't have to leave.
Well, I
That's
can't.
fine.
I'm stuck here now because I don't know how to.
We got you forever. The only way you can leave is if I throw you out.
Or I shut my laptop.
Oh man,
Pull the
yeah,
plug
you had
out.
to go there, didn't you? I didn't think
Mhm.
about that part.
There's always an exit strategy, Bugman. I gotta find this exit button though. I'm gonna do this more often.
Well, we're all glad y'all had fun and you got home safe.
I did get to see a bear. Curtis was asleep, but I did get to see a bear. It was on the side of the road.
I kind of saw it.
Morning,
How do
Roger.
you
Morning,
kind
Mr.
of
Roger.
see it if you're asleep?
Hey, Roger.
I cracked my
Well,
eyes
hey,
open and I pointed. Bear.
Don't
Goodbye.
be surprised. Don't be surprised if you get a couple of subscribers, offshore subscribers.
Good
That
morning,
did mention
Muskrat.
your channel because it's educational. You know, teach these people how to fish, catfish.
I watched
My favorite part of summer is putting Mountain Dews in the freezer and getting them slushy.
And then talked about
Oh man, it's the greatest.
wounded veterans fishing up there in Sandusky Bay too.
Ernie Brown,
Muskrat
what's for
and
breakfast?
Jackie had a double up before. Last time I watched.
Morning, Mr. Chad, my good buddy. Good morning, Mr. Roger. Miss Jackie, if you're out there listening.
How did you end up going the rest of that day? I was in Muskrat. Did you end up getting any extra double ups?
Now I'm not seeing him. What am I missing? How am I not? Huh. My chat's not working on my screen or something. Let's see. It's working on my phone screen. Yeah.
Don't forget to say happy birthday to our good friend Dustin today.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah, it's his birthday today. Don't
Happy
forget.
birthday, Dustin.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I don't know
Peppers.
what's wrong with my chat thing.
There's Leroy.
Good morning, Lee.
Good
Wow,
morning, Lee.
children.
Leroy?
Who are you talking to?
Why isn't my chat working?
205.
Don't reset, because then you'll delete us all.
No, I'm not. I closed the chat and opened it back up.
Good morning, Dan.
Yeah, this is different.
Morning 205. Wow, action. See my chat. There we go. Oh, that's what it was. All right. Now we're good.
Jody.
Deer, sausage, gravy, and toast. That sounds all right.
Now it's
Good morning, Jody.
Good morning, Jody.
And I
No,
did respond to
absolutely.
you this morning, Bugman, when I told you what I was having for dinner. You just didn't see it.
I didn't see it because it goes too fast.
At
So we
least
didn't
you-
have no wallaby stew or nothing.
At least,
No.
Wallaby.
at least she responds to you, Buggy.
Or you didn't have no koala
You
stew.
ain't getting me in trouble, sir.
Morning,
Some
Jody.
koala stew.
Morning, 205. Hey,
I don't know why, Curtis. I don't know why.
Rustic, sometime today I got to talk to you there, buddy.
Oh, what did I do this time?
Did you respond to our good friend Troy there, Curtis? He asked you a very important question for when you got off the boat.
Troy. Never heard of her.
Mm-hmm.
Troy who?
205 wild action.
Seriously, Troy who?
Say.
You talking about
I
real
don't know what
birthday?
his last name is. Where's my phone?
Hey, that's who you're talking about. Hot Wheels.
Yeah, Hot Wheels.
The rolling turd. Yeah.
I'm assuming you ignored him too then.
I got
John,
the
I'm
messages
sorry we
when I
lost
got
you,
home.
man.
Like I said, on the boat, we had no service, so I could not talk to anybody.
No, because I was sending him
Yes.
meetings and stuff like that, and there was no response. But I knew he'd see him when he get off.
Gigster.
Morning, Gig.
Good
See,
morning,
myself,
Gig.
I would see that as a good thing.
It was.
Yeah.
You don't realize how nice and peaceful it is. But I did miss my pops. I did miss Uncle Lou. I did miss talking to everybody else too. But I really miss Uncle Lou and the J Dog and our backstage stuff that we all do.
The ones I never get invited to.
That's because you're busy.
Yeah, that's
We're
what I like.
asleep.
That's what I tell myself so I can sleep at night.
I didn't get any of the pictures that Sandy sent me. All those I had to wait till we got home to see.
You
Yeah, I
missed
got
out.
that. I got that good one you sent me. I like that one. The one in the shower was.
She had kangaroo tail,
thanks.
roasted kangaroo tail.
I did
Yeah.
not.
She
I
did.
had
She
roasted
did dress.
Kangaroo tail with
Buggy, I
koala
will.
food.
Buggy, I
Shut
will
up.
send you the one where she's dressed in a kangaroo
Oh my
kind of
Lord,
outfit,
Curtis.
hopping around.
Tell you they said they had an internet package, but it cost quite a bit.
And it sucked, Miss Telly. We got the the texting, Eric? We got that one for us all to text each other on the boat, and it barely even worked.
No, it worked. They just didn't want you to know where they were.
I can show
Exactly.
you right now. It didn't work. And you had to have it on airplane mode because you don't want to get all that charges onto you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ernie.
$250?
Yeah.
Holy cow. Just for internet.
Yep, and it didn't work, and it didn't work hardly. Everybody was complaining about it. You got to have that Elon Musk stuff, or what Mr. Chris Smokes and Hammocks.
Oh, I didn't get that picture.
Sandy doesn't want me showing you guys all those.
You, Jody, don't even. Last time I sent you anything.
Jody, I told you you're not supposed to share the pictures that I'm sharing.
Morning, Dan.
Who says that I send the photos to you that I
Get
sent
you all
to
out of
Jody?
my thing. I got none of these pictures, and I bring you all up in my show every day. Are you kidding me?
Morning, Dan. Northview Outdoors.
Good morning, Northern
Eric's the
View.
only one that shares stuff with me.
I got a message from somebody who says, "When am I moving to Australia?"
You see what Jody put in there for you, Curtis?
Yes, I did.
$50 for a case of water
one with
cost you $50.
The one with the coconuts, Jody.
Jeez, that's an expensive cruise.
$50 for a case of water?
I don't
Yeah.
remember what it was, Eric.
53 something.
Really?
Water
Two
should be
two
free.
cases. 2 cases of water.
Water
Yeah, if you want
should
to drink
be-
out of the faucet,
No.
I'm good. I'm not drinking out of the faucet.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
probably
drinking
not
out
a
of the
good
water
idea,
machine
is
they
it?
got there.
Yeah, that's probably a bad idea.
Our brother-in-law Matt drank it. He's crazier than him.
Jody, there's already video circulating about their initiation in the Pineapple Society.
I'm telling you guys, there's no such thing as this pineapple stuff that you're talking about anymore.
It's all flamingos now.
It's the pink flamingos. You guys got to get up to date.
I'm gonna have to retire my flamingo shirt now.
Do you see what Gig says?
Yep.
He'll get his
Okay.
floaties out. He'll be fine. Just catch the
Yes.
East Australian current. You'll make it.
We had the drink package, so it was worth it there, Brandon. The drink package is well worth it, folks. I recommend getting that. They have all kinds of drinks, and the bartenders are awesome. You'd think you wouldn't understand them, but they speak pretty good English.
Yeah, the drink
What
package,
else
they
were
would
you
hate
expecting
me.
them to speak?
They're foreigners. They're not. Well, I shouldn't say foreigners. I don't know what you call them. They're boat people.
They're
from
boat
different-
people?
They're from different nationalities.
Dang. You hear that? You own a boat. You're a boat person, and you're not expected to speak English now.
On the door. I got you, Brandon. That probably would be better.
And what that one comedian said, Curtis, if you can roll towels,
Yes.
If you can roll towel, you can get a job on a cruise ship.
Yes. That's what they said. They don't get paid that much either. Telly said water is free if you take a refillable tumbler. Yes. So is the apple juice, the orange juice, the tea, the lemonade, the ice water,
coffee.
coffee. That's real funny, Uncle Ernie.
So if you have ice in your drinks, the ice is made from the same water that comes out of the fountain, out of the faucet. Wouldn't you think?
Buggy, let's not go down this road. We've already went down this road.
I
with
learned
our
that from
brother.
a friend of mine that went to Mexico. They'd never get a glass of pop or anything with ice in it because it's just like drinking the water.
That's a really cool idea, Jody.
That was awesome there, Jody. Because the drink package, I think, is like 120.
Me and Sandy was reading that at the same time.
I don't know why, but the chat's like ridiculous.
What's the
small.
limit, Catfish and Dreams? What's your limit each day? Because I'm
15.
gonna have to get the unlimited if I mean,
15.
oh no, I'd surpass that by 2 in the afternoon. Does a double count as 2?
I don't
Buggy
know. I
called
don't
through
know.
so- Y'all
No,
carry
it
Red
counts as
Bull,
one.
huh?
Well, you're gonna find me underneath an umbrella with someone bringing me drinks all day. That's my idea of going on a cruise. not doing anything, chilling, and having someone bring me my drinks all day long.
How much
can
does a
do that.
coffee cost? I could be
Coffee's
in
free.
trouble.
Coffee was
Coffee's free.
Coffee's free.
It's Jamaica, of course it is.
Is it like
No, I'm
proper
ship.
coffee or your percolator coffee?
I do not know that because I did not drink the coffee.
Don't drink coffee.
I think I'm out of luck.
If you go to the coffee machine, you get the coffee that's there. But if you go to like the other restaurant, the whatever that coffee restaurant, you can get espressos and all that other crapola.
So like proper
Alright.
coffee.
What is that other one?
Orange
Iron
15,
Russian
all
coffee
cruises
or
are
something like that?
unlimited. Yeah, I heard that if I win, I would go to the one with the unlimited drinks.
My brother, the one that scheduled this for us, he said he's not doing Carnival. He's going to do something else. He's doing that Norwegian.
Not doing any.
Yeah, everything's small. Gig.
Yeah, Brandon said the regular coffee is free. Specialty coffee is around 12 to 14.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
what's a regular coffee for me is, by the sounds of it, a specialty coffee for you.
I don't know. I invited you to go on the ship cruise and you denied me.
Yeah.
Deny.
You didn't want me to come. You didn't let me
Oh
sit
crap! I sat right there on that.
Oh my
blue
god,
lounge
you
chair.
bite
I said,
better than
I have
fishing.
a spot for you right here, and you said no.
You're easy to bait. You're so easy to bait.
Disney cruise. No way am I going on that. Way too many kids.
Coffee is free with meals. Specialty isn't free or unlimited unless you have a drink package. Right.
Jody, Eric will go with you.
Do you know that's one place I don't want to go is Disneyland.
Me neither.
I can't do it.
Pass.
Too many kids. Nope.
It's not the kids. I think it's because my sister's so obsessed with it. It just becomes gag worthy now.
What is it?
Disney World.
Disney World or
Oh, yeah,
Disneyland
no.
or anything.
What is
I
there for
read
us?
an article. A guy took his family on the breakfast thing at Disney World, and it's like you buy this special breakfast package thing, and they get the Disney characters come in and then have interact with the kids and stuff. $1,000.
Jody.
Yeah, he did, Jody. He did. Now he's renegading.
Becca, you better not come in here saying that either. I saved the spot for all of you.
He's just hoping one of us will take him up on his offer.
Yeah, and all of them denied.
Could you
That's
imagine if me, Becca, and Jody all said yes together? You would
Yeah.
die. You
Probably
would die of heart failure.
I would have been in trouble.
He would
Having
write,
said that, being in
he'd
a
write
cabin,
in-house form and tell him about it.
I'm the new Hugh Hefner.
sharing a cabin with Becca and Jody would be the funnest adventure I'd ever be on.
Whoa, did you see what Roger said?
What?
Yep, we did that for breakfast at Disney, and it was not 1,000. I read that right.
Yeah, he said 1,000. I'm like, did you just spend
Sheesh.
$1,000 on breakfast?
Yeah.
The heck are you eating? Gold dipped eggs?
No, it was at Disneyland. It was some kind of special breakfast, and the characters like, Snow White and them come in and interacted with the kids and stuff. I don't know, but I read about it.
Yeah, happy birthday there, Brando.
Whose birthday?
Yesterday was Brandon, Catfish and Dreams. Birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
But yeah, it was some kind of special breakfast package, whichever one of the resort places he was staying inside the Disney place. And it was $1,000.
Good grief.
I think he said something about he wasn't aware that it was that much until afterwards. No.
Them
He was
people that
shocked.
the people that run around in their costumes, I don't know how many of them I would have loved to just beat the crap out of. Oh, if Uncle Lou is still listening, man, I wish I would have had that taser gun on the cruise.
Not $100.
No taser.
I'd have left in jail because I'd be tasering other people's kids. I'd be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, keep
What-
your kid in check."
What the security guy say, Eric? You could say it's Bugman's channel.
Yeah.
Come on,
He
Eric.
doesn't want to incriminate himself.
He said it all week long. And now he doesn't want to say it. Why are you
Right.
being shy?
Yeah, his
Little
volume's
weirdo.
up.
23 feels good. Are you feeling a 23-year-old or are you feeling 23? A big difference.
Roger said not 100. Then he says not 1,000.
It was $1,000. I read the article. It was on Yahoo News or something like that. One of those news channels I read.
Anyhow, since Eric's afraid to say it, the security guy said I would tase them and then I will mace their asshole.
Base their asshole.
Mace.
No, nice.
Oh.
I'd be highly more disturbed if he said based.
Yeah, I would too. I was gonna say, wait a minute, I don't want to go to jail there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like,
He was a little guy too.
Oh, shit.
all right. He had the taser and the mace. He becomes bigger.
I agree with you. My mind is 23, but my body feels like a
Slushy
20.
Mountain Dew. There is nothing better than a slushy Mountain Dew. I don't care what anybody says.
Thank God for the elevators in the ship too.
I'd reckon.
Why'd you miss all the stairs?
That first day, that's what I wanted to do. I was like, I'm doing the stairs. I ain't waiting for elevators. Yeah. The next day, I realized the elevators are well worth waiting.
June, July. That's not nice. It's like my favorite month.
The air conditioning worked good on the ship. I don't know how everybody else's ship, but our air conditioning worked great. No issues with the air conditioning. Different kind of heat down there too. It wasn't as hot when we come back. When we come back, it was scorching hot.
Me and you
Me
both.
too,
Northview.
Northview.
Me and you
Yeah.
both, Northview. If we'd only known when we was 23 what we know now, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Brando, he joined the club. He's 47 too. Welcome to the club. Club. Or however they start saying it. Welcome to the club.
Club.
How old do you have to be to get in the club?
Okay.
You're not old enough.
Oh, well, I'm screwed then. Aren't I?
You're not in the club.
I won't be in the club after this week then either.
Nope, not in the club.
What happens this weekend if you're going to get the club?
I get a year older, but I'm apparently still not in the club.
Nope.
Not in the club. What
Cruise
cruise
line.
line? We were on the Carnival. Then if I did recommend anything, it'd probably be Norwegian.
Catfish and Dreams, you'd be the one that Curtis and Eric would hate too, hitting all the buttons.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to the club. We're glad that you
The
come.
club. That's how the girls were saying it. They're the club, or however they were saying it. The club.
The
They had some
club.
weird way. Yeah, they have some weird way of saying it.
Get in the club.
To wait in line on the cruise ship. Well, you
Yeah,
gotta
see,
wait
I
in
don't do
line for the
lines either,
elevators.
Jody.
'Cause No one
Crowded.
wants to use their feet.
Crowded. I want to say real crowded.
Not me. I go to an adult only one, man. There's no way I could go to one with kids. I would hate it. Literally, I would hate it. The older I get, the less I want to be around them. Like I like to say, I raised mine and I've been there. I don't have to be around them now if I don't want to be. Especially kids today because they're whiny and mouthy and like, yeah, sorry, Uncle Lou. You missed the naked pictures of the ladies on the beach. You missed it all, man. There was even a video clip that we could probably get banned for showing again. Sorry. Catch it on the replay.
That's kind of why I wish I had the internet, because I would have did the whatever that thing is, that FaceTime thing that we usually do. I would have done that, and I would have sent it to Uncle Lou, and that way, well, I would have had to make sure Aunt Mindy wasn't around, but I don't think he would have got in trouble.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jody. I cannot stand crowds. The only place I don't mind a crowd is I still like to go to the live rock concerts and stuff. I would do that. That's the only place I can go where there's a crowd. But that usually takes some pregame before I go up and get in line to go in.
I'm
What
trying
about
to
a
think of.
comedy act?
Say what about it?
Then what about a comedy act?
Well, that ain't a crowd. Most of those are small places. Oh, do you mean a big one like a big comedy act that's like at a big Coliseum, a theater or whatever?
Yeah, like
Oh,
what's that guy that everybody loves watching?
Dave
Has
Chappelle.
them
I would
good
go see
songs.
Dave Chappelle.
Ronnie Carrington.
Rodney Carrington with the "Show Me Your Tits" song. Yep, I would go see Dave Chappelle. I would want to find a little out of the way place where I can kick back in a chair, maybe read a book, and have someone bringing me drinks for a week.
The library. You go to the
No, I got to be
library.
out on the deck. I want to see the ocean while I'm doing it in a lawn chair
The
on the deck.
sanctuary. I think it was called the sanctuary.
That would be my place. As long as they can bring me drinks there, I'm good.
Buckman would want to be in the smoking section on 9.
Was
I
there a
forgot.
smoking section?
Yeah, I forgot Buggy Smokes.
Yep.
That's where I would be.
Bugs,
For
you
one,
can
it's
come
not
on
going
the
to be as
cruise with
crowded.
me.
He'd have been
Oh.
sitting on one of them benches underneath the awning under the boat,
Oh yeah.
smoking and
Sandy.
watching all the people walk by.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Sandy, invite him, not me. I
With a
invited
drink
you.
in my
Let's
hand.
see how this goes.
Hey, you invited 3 women, sir.
That would work.
I'm out.
actually.
I'm out. See ya.
Buggy would be getting one of them frozen margaritas.
All
We
day
do,
long. That's why I said the
the
15
local-
drink limit. I'd be done with it by 2.
The local cruise line
What's
here
that?
does a
Irish coffee in the morning?
Yeah.
ew.
Do you catfishing dreams? Yes. Chappelle's a real dude, man. He's probably the sharpest comedian out there today. He is actually Ernie Brown just said he's the George Carlin of our generation.
Miss Telly, it wasn't really as bad as we thought it was going to be crowded wise. I mean, they did run you through there like you're a cow or something, but after you get on the ship and everything, your rooms opened up and everything. Yeah, it was still crowded, but yeah, you could still move around and stuff. It wasn't
I
bad.
thought about going on one of the Mississippi River paddle boat cruises,
That
Well,
would be
like
fun.
St. Louis to New Orleans or something.
That chick kept telling everybody, "I'm sorry, women and children, but I believe this fat guy is coming first."
No way, Jody. You went and seen Rodney Carrington, didn't know who he was.
I like Rodney Carrington.
Oh my God.
I don't know who that
I can
is.
see
I'm gonna live
Jody
in my
before we
lane.
corrupted her at a Rodney
Well,
Carrington.
Sandy has this great song called "Show Them to Me."
And women
You can
stand
look it up on
and show him his
YouTube.
tits. Yeah,
I'll stay in my naivety.
I was watching his special on Comedy Central. I think Justin was in high school, and it was right at that part where he's singing and women are showing their titties to him. And my son and his friends walk in the front door, and he hears him, and he stops and looks at me and he says, "Does that guy have a song that he sings and women show him her boobies?" I said, "Yep." And he said, "Smartest man I ever seen in my life."
Jody, did he do the helicopter joke for you, Jody?
That and his buddy that's on the piano there, Buggy.
Helicopter.
Remember the guy on the piano, Buggy?
And Rodney Carrington,
Yeah.
I've seen him in a little club. I didn't see him in the big one. I seen him before he was real famous.
Oh yeah, Catfish Dreams. That one that runs up down the Mississippi River is expensive.
Yeah, it was $6,000.
Oh yeah.
They're more expensive than Ocean Cruise.
Yeah, that wasn't one of the paddle boat cruises are very expensive. That's why I said, but I thought I'd like to do one. When I was a kid, and we had our boat down on the Ohio River, and it was out in the middle of nowhere. It wasn't in a town. It was out in the country. My dad's boss owned the land, and he owned the crane company, so they built their own dock and everything. And we'd go down there and spend a week in the summer. And whenever the Delta Queen would go by, it's a big paddle boat, it would go by. He would play the whatever that piano thing is, calliope or whatever it's called, because he knew where we were. And every time he came by, he would turn it on. You could hear the music, and they'd wave at us and stuff.
I just learned what helicopter was a couple months ago. I thought it was alive. You've been looking at them little mini choppers again?
Yeah,
You see
Charlie, they're depending on which room you get, they're very expensive. But for me, I thought it would be a once in a lifetime thing, so I don't care how much it would cost if I done it. You know what I mean?
I got a video where I'm in my boat going down the river, and one of them paddle wheel tour boats cruises was docked there at the Madrid. I forgot what it was called, but they said that joker's to take that trip is $8,000.
The one I looked at was a small single room with 6, and then Telly just said the one they looked at was 10.
Wow. That for just two
River
people?
boat.
No, that's
River
for one,
boat.
I'm sorry, you guys are talking over each other. I can't hear.
that's for one person.
$10K for one person?
Well, the $5,000 for me was one person, and that wasn't one of the good rooms. That was the cheap room.
Jesus.
But it's an actual paddle boat. It's not a boat that the paddle just turns in the back for decoration. You know what I mean? It's the real McCoy. It's like the ones we seen when I was a kid in the 60s that went up. You had the Delta Queen and the Bella Louisville, I think it was. And then when they had the regatta at Madison, the hydroplane boat races, they would have a race with the two paddle boats every year.
What was that one boat when we fished with that guy down in Kentucky? What was that boat?
That was a fake paddle boat.
That was a fake one? Okay.
Yeah, that's one that the paddle just turns in the back. That was a party boat.
I remember seeing one.
Yeah, when I talked to that couple up there at the Madrid,
Exactly,
they said it
Joey.
was
You only live once.
$8,000 per person.
It's like when I went to Florida the first time, our first real vacation, me and my wife and Justin took. Went to Florida. I was like, well, I'm getting a room that's on the ocean. If I'm going to go all the way down there and spend money, I'm not getting a room that's, facing the street and the hotels. I want the room on the ocean where I wake up every morning and I'm looking at the ocean. If you're only going to do it once, go for it.
Yep, we had room in the window.
Yeah.
We didn't have a balcony, but we had a window.
But I think the paddle boat would be awesome. Probably in the fall time would be the best one.
We saw all kinds of.
Can y'all
Okay.
imagine going down the Mississippi River and paying $16,000 for two people just to go down the Mississippi River?
No.
It's not just that. For me, it's history. It's part of my childhood. I seen them doing it when I was a kid and always dreamed of going on the boat. You know what I mean? So it's more than just taking a boat down the river. I mean, you can look at it that way, but you live by the Mississippi. I don't live by the Mississippi. I
Yeah,
wish
I'd rather I would rather be like old Steve Parley and then just live down by the river.
I'd actually rather just build a shanty boat, houseboat, and go down it myself.
I mean, you will still see the people living in them houses on stilts that gets above the floodplain,
Yep.
and they have to park up on the levee and take a boat to their house. But
Well, the one guy
Yep.
that does the shanty boat, the loop or whatever, he went to a place and it's some island down. I can't remember what state it was in. It might have even been on the Tennessee River, but it was an island, and all around the perimeter of this island were floating houses, and you had to take a boat to get out to it.
Yeah, I can see Bugman being like one of them banana guys down there, Kurt, that one island with a bunch of bananas on the back of a scooter.
Heck yeah.
Head back to his pontoon boat, houseboat.
Buy my bananas, baby. My banana. I got to eat today. Smoke my spliff. See any weed while you was down there on the island?
I
Jamaica,
didn't see none. I
Like
didn't see
Jamaica.
none on the. I didn't see any on the island.
a lot on the boat. Yeah,
Yeah, I did. Like I said, I did meet some small water charter people,
nice.
not YouTube channel people. You know.
Yeah, stoners are the nicest people on earth, man.
You have to look to see what you're texting.
I have to.
Do you want to see a picture?
No.
Oh, look, she pulls her cap down and goes behind the camera. Well, you blushing for?
I'm not getting into trouble before I have to go to bed.
And no, I would not go on a cruise like that.
Exactly. That's why you weren't invited.
What, a nude cruise?
Yes, that's what she wanted to go on. And she asked me if I want to go on a news
Let's
cruise.
not.
I joked with her. I said, I have a nice hammock.
Uh-huh. Hang on, my dog's looking at the door.
Gig, yes, you smell it on the cruise. Even though I don't know how they got it on there, but
Come on, you big
You
perfect.
think they'd
Oh,
always
yeah.
do it? They go to the back of the boat. That way the wind blows it out to sea.
Not always. Not if you're going real slow and the wind's blowing. No, you just had to know where the right spots were.
It's not particularly a
I mean,
smell you can hide.
Well, I can't really say that 5 down the one hallway, you could smell it outside their door. I don't know how they didn't get busted
I don't know.
on the 5th floor. You can smell it really, really heavy on the 5th floor.
I'll tell you one place that I didn't smell it. I didn't smell it in the casino.
No.
And I'm sure they were doing it, but I didn't smell it in there.
What's bad is that most of them ain't smart enough to know that if they do it in their room, they walk out, it's on their clothes. They can smell who's got it.
Marijuana there, Jody.
Parts.
Hearts.
That's what Jody would be smelling on the
I would
boat.
just get in the
She said-
elevator with a bunch of people and let one
She
slide.
said farts. She said
Billy said
farts.
fish, Jody.
That's funny.
Jody would be the one in the elevator, you know, that holds the door closed and farts and then
Just
walks
get-
out.
Gasses everybody.
And then she'd block the door to make sure that you can't leave.
But that's pushing buttons.
What'll be funny is you get to the next floor, you hold the door and you let one loud one rip, and it's just extremely loud, and you open the door, there's like 6 people standing there.
Probably. She'd trap you
No,
all
she'd
together.
let one out and then the people would come in and go, holy moly.
Rusty, come. Come here. What's wrong, darling? Come here. Hi. Hi.
Yep, you know Jody was on that ship. She left her signature. Like I said, most part the food was great.
What was the best thing you ate on your cruise?
Oh
I
my
did
God,
like
I'm
my-
done.
It can't be
I did-
that hard. You said you didn't
I
eat at
did.
the buffet.
I did like my breakfast burrito. I started getting 2 of them every morning. Those things were about that big and they were stuffed.
You
I
know,
had-
the sad part is when I went off on Amber Cave Cove or whatever it was called, we didn't dock. You had to take a ferry boat over there. That was the best food was over there when they were grilling out, when they had the lunch over there.
That wasn't Amber Cove. That was the first place we went to. That was the first island.
That was whatever. I got the t-shirt.
Moon Cove or something like that it was.
It
It was the one-
Clay or some crap.
Yeah, it was the one by Jamaica, Mom.
Yeah. It's the one where I shot the beach video.
Yeah, it's by Jamaica, man. I say the burrito, if not the Philly cheesesteak sandwich was pretty good. I eat that almost every night too.
That's evil, Jody.
Well, there's burrito catfish and lady. Morning.
I don't see her. Oh, there she is. Ha
Geez,
ha ha.
Rustic, your comments are moving faster than mine are.
Aha. Let's not start that stuff, Lisa. It's too early in the morning for that stuff.
And on the
morning,
TV, it
Lisa.
pops up faster than it does on the phone.
Rusty, bed. Good boy. Trip
I
over
like
you in the
Sandy.
dark, damn
Sandy,
dark dog.
Sandy, bed. Good girl.
Don't tell me to go to bed.
Yeah, the Philly steak cheese is good. You can add extra steak. You can add extra everything on there. You can always add extra to. So they just like fatten you up. I ain't kidding you. That it was great. She's
You tell him, Lisa. He just clicked his fingers at me. Cheapers.
it's too early in the morning for her crap.
Yeah. I've never had someone click their fingers at me and give me an instruction before. Never.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Just
You wait till you actually meet me.
you click your fingers at me, I'm gonna throat punch you. That's what's gonna happen.
Hello, burrito catfish
Well,
lady. I like
that's
that
not-
throat punch thing.
That's not what you're gonna do.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm pretty sure that's not. I'd almost guarantee it.
I almost want to be there for you. I
I'll be-
want you to do it at the gathering so everyone can see you. Get
I'd be like
hurt.
this. I'd be like this. Sandy.
You can't run that fast.
Girl, get your butt over here right now.
I don't know.
Make me
Sound like the honeymoon's over.
This'll be the first time I get to go to the gathering.
You're gonna get hurt in front of everybody. Click your fingers at me.
Eric Curtis, did y'all find the captain's pool?
The captain's
captain's
pool.
I don't know.
Normally, you get invited to the captain's dinner. If you're
Yeah,
special.
no, we didn't get invited to the captain's dinner, but we did meet the captain.
Oh,
The
wait,
captain's pool. I don't know what the captain's pool was.
where'd you go?
Linda, it's never too early for my crap.
It's never too early.
Uh-oh, something happened. I guess, okay, it's all right.
Invite.
So it's
Not
down.
sure what the captain pool is. I mean, they had the adult pool. I don't know if that's what you're meaning.
Adult
Yes.
pool, the adult hot tub.
Yes, Buggy.
I nearly got my pilot's license for one of those ships that big, but didn't follow through with it.
Like I said-
I wouldn't even be able to tell any of the stores if I went on one of those.
Yeah, Buggy. The thongs were out up on the adult
Were they?
section.
Yeah. I'd have to
That-
give me some of them Apple glasses with the camera in them.
And that ship wasn't the largest ship either. I think that might have been one of the smaller ships that we were on.
Depending on where you sail, the pilot outranks the captain sometimes.
I don't know. They did an awesome job though.
Mm.
They knew what they were doing when they docked and everything. That was just amazing how they did that.
It's all computer run nowadays.
Well, since y'all got inducted to the Pineapple Society, I figured you would.
Like I said, I have no clue what that is.
Get with the times. The pink flamingo.
Didn't get invited to that club either. It was the one we were on was the Carnival Sunshine. The one that we docked with in Amber Cove, that was the magic or magician, whatever the heck that one was,
Yeah,
Carnival.
magic.
And it was bigger than our
Majestic.
ship. Majestic. It was bigger.
Someone's
Oh.
backstage.
No, they're not. Someone's in private chat, it says. Nope, you have to do it all over again. I tried to click on you, but you clicked out before I got to it, Joshua. I seen you up there. It's not like StreamYard. It pops up on the top of the screen up here, and I just have to click it. And I hear it when it happens. I was just looking at something, and I looked over, and by the time I got to it, you clicked off. See right there. And then you just got to hit add to stream like that right there. There you go.
I did.
How you feeling, man?
Good.
Awesome.
Hey, Joshua.
Hey,
Good
Rusty.
morning, Joshua.
Hey, Joshua.
So you're doing better, huh?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Uncle Lou said, can't imagine it much sunshine with you hillbillies on it.
It was fun.
Kevin's Dream said, haven't been on the sunshine, but been on the magic bikes.
Well, they had a dance thing going on and everything. The whiteout, whatever that dance thing that they were doing out there on the Lido deck, that was something. They had the 80s, throwback to the 80s. They did nothing but 80s song and all that stuff. That was fun. I even danced with a few of the ladies. That was great. I lost Eric. I don't know where Eric went.
Curtis was done dancing with one of them and took off. That's what he did.
I'm not getting into trouble. It's way too late.
Yep.
You didn't have to do nothing, Buggy. You just stand there and you just get taken away.
Really?
Morning, Jerry Hager.
Morning, Jerry.
So my question was true.
No. No closet.
Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Jerry.
Good morning, Miss Lisa Elliott. Sorry we couldn't stop by and see you and Aaron.
No, I was tired on the way back.
Yeah, kind of glad we didn't.
It took forever. It seemed like it took a lot longer coming back than it did going down.
Yeah.
Because you were eager to get home.
You were probably a lot more
No,
tired
it
coming
was
back.
because it was daytime and that hot traffic, car fires.
Yeah, there was a car on fire in Virginia. On what was it, 64? I think that's what we were on, 64. 64, 65, 60 something.
It was either 64 or 664.
Yeah,
Was it an SUV?
no, it was a car.
A little red car.
It
No,
burnt.
mid-size.
A
It burned
video
all the way down.
64 in Virginia, and it was an SUV on fire.
No, this is a car, a regular car.
Yeah, because if I wouldn't have been so tired, I probably would have stopped at that Blue Rock, whatever it was, on the side of the road. It was like the Grand Canyons, but it was more nature.
You can
They had these big, huge bluish kind of rocks out there.
Joe go out to Northport.
Yes, sir. Like I said, they had a lot of the naval ships there. The aircraft carriers, the destroyer was out there. The submarine was out there. They had all the ships that were out there. Heck, we even had the aircraft carrier when we were way out in sea. 2 jets came over and landed on the ship.
Scared the crap out of a bunch of people. That was hilarious.
Hopefully, we will see you at the gathering next year, Miss Lisa.
And that is a week after Mother's Day, right? I do believe he does it every year, the week after Mother's Day.
I don't know what Eric's yapping about there. Mother's Day.
Talking about the gathering, ain't it the week after Mother's Day?
What's that got to do with the gathering?
I'm just saying that.
Yeah,
I
there's a
mean,
naval base right there
Where?
at that Norfolk, Virginia.
Oh, is there? Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
cool.
Oh, and you can see them, but even before you even get on the ship, you can see the boats.
Yep, I went to Virginia Beach surfing one time.
I thought we were going to see Rustic out there, but no
Good.
whales.
SS Rustic.
Nope. Yeah, they got the medical base out there. I think that's what it was. Go ahead, Eric. You were wanting to say something.
Don't bring up the cows. That's a touchy subject for not being a good cameraman.
Sounds like you're half asleep still.
Don't bring what?
I said, don't bring up cows because Curtis being a not bad cameraman makes sure the camera working. In the buggy video, we were riding by cows. In other words, I tried to get the car behind me kicked. I slapped the cow right on the ass.
Smack the cow on the head.
That's Eric for you.
Benoit ladies, good morning.
I don't even see them. Oh, there they are.
Just
It's
trust
morning.
me. Just say good morning.
Morning, Allison and Gabby.
probably Gabby.
Damn, it's 8 o'clock already.
Oh, it ain't neither. It's 7 o'clock.
That's
You got
your time. In God's time, it's 8.
Battlefield
It's actually
Production.
8:09.
Good morning, Battlefield Production. Why, you got something important to do today?
Nah. I got some appraising stuff to do later, nothing major. No, I'm chilling today, dude. Let's see. Yesterday, I
100 degrees.
mounted an air conditioner, mounted the blackout curtains, and filled the water softener with heavy bags of salt.
Yeah.
That's about all I can do that's a lot of work for me in 1 week. Y'all know how lazy I am.
Oh, there's Battlefield Production.
Not just for you, Buggy. I'm tired of just hearing you saying it.
Yeah, it wore me out thinking about it. And plus, it
100
was hot.
100 degrees or something like that felt like.
Yep, and then the garage inside the back of the garage was 10 times higher.
Yeah. It's like, wow. Buggy puts me in the mind of Beaver. I'm reading that right. Rustic is Ward. What in the world are you doing, Ernie?
Does this not look okay?
Look, she's laughing, smiling away.
Yeah, because I was just paying the crap out of my kid. It's fine.
Dang, it's already.
Good morning, Battlefield.
I'm glad he showed up. That way you stop sending me those pictures.
That's right. Ernie got his parts in for his mower. He wants you to come mow, Curtis.
Yeah, go
No,
make
Ernie.
stuff useful, Curtis.
No.
You don't want him mowing. He don't check the oil. Good morning, panel. Not sure how y'all came across my timeline because I haven't subscribed, but if you came across my timeline, it means y'all are cool.
We try to be.
This is the PG version of the panel.
How many extra phone numbers you got?
See how he covered his face with that, Mr. Lou?
Yeah, he wants to know how many phone numbers you come home with.
Exactly. Now he's got the giggles.
It's not the question I would expect Uncle Lou to ask.
Said, Uncle Lou, Sandy's up here. You shouldn't ask that. Guess that.
What am I gonna do?
Yeah. I didn't say nothing when I come back and found out that she's got a new boyfriend. I didn't say anything.
Who's the new boyfriend?
Justin.
Who? Didn't hear you there.
I'm sorry, I sneezed.
Mm-hmm. Something in your eye?
Trust the.
Yeah.
Came back to me again.
Don't be a salty person.
See, facts.
Ernie said he didn't get no numbers because he said he wasn't in the band.
Hey, Big Mike.
Hey, Big Mike.
Neither
Hey,
one
what's
of
up,
them
bro?
Mike.
in my group.
Big Mike, good to see you, man. I haven't seen you for a few
Good
days.
morning, Big Mike.
Battlefield said, "Oh, the PG version. I want my money back. I ordered the hard version. I'll settle with PG-13. You'll get that too." Times.
You hang around here long enough. No, that poor kid's got growing pains, and I'm just sitting there going, dude, you're like 5. What is he? 5'7", and he's 12. I'm like, what do you expect? Be tall. He's already taller than I am.
I think everybody is, ain't they?
Not Bugman.
What's that?
I said not Bugman.
I'm not what?
Oh,
Taller than I
Sandy.
am.
Just about, Mike. Just about.
I'm only 5'7", but that's all right.
Oh, even Bugman's taller than I am. Screws
I
all.
think that's the standard height for Indiana guys, 5'7", or shorter.
Not fair. I mean, Odette's already up to here. Like, she's 7. It's not fair.
She'll be taller than you.
I ain't never
I
been
have to
taller
stop
than
feeding my
anybody.
children.
Hang
All
on,
it is.
Uncle Lou. I'll send it to you.
Don't listen to him, Mr. Lou. He's just causing trouble because he can't get himself together.
I didn't meet no Iowa people on the boat.
Pets of the Mo should be here
Yes,
today.
I expect at least PG-13 in the future. You hang around here,
Yeah.
sometimes you'll hear rated X.
Oh, well, what am I going to do? What am I going to do today?
You know, if you go outside, drink plenty of water.
Yeah.
Don't forget your electrolytes, though. You can drink as much water as you want, but if you don't keep your electrolytes up, you're in trouble.
Yeah, forget Gatorade in that water.
Oh no, is there
Battlefield.
electrolytes in them them
Friday,
juicy
too.
drinks?
The juicy drinks?
Yeah, the packets that you use. I know there's some that have electrolytes in it. You know, you add to the water,
I have no
flavored
idea
water.
what you're talking about.
No, Eric.
Yeah, no doubt, Big Mike. I agree, man. That's why I'm chilling today. You get the PG-13 version of Battlefield on like a Friday when I'm all refreshed. I'm just kind of wore out today.
Yep, she didn't deny it, did she?
Big day yesterday.
It wouldn't matter what I said to you, gentlemen. You would be on my case.
Because I come home and I find out already, dang. It's only gone a week.
I almost feel like saying you snooze, you lose, but I didn't do anything.
Hey, whatever. You're a grown person.
Oh, I got a headache.
You make your decisions.
I'm about to ignore you. That would be a decision.
I'm just saying, when you see this, you'll be like, I fucked up.
Pretty sure that's not the consensus going on right now.
Okay. You'll miss out on that hammock.
I managed to live 38 years without it already.
All right. Let's not get nasty.
Boy, it got silent all of a sudden.
What's everybody going to do today?
Sit in the house, enjoy the cool air.
Yeah,
Send-
me too. Unfortunately.
Send Sandy some more bits.
Mexico. Send Sandy some more pics.
Yeah.
So you should use that money for the cruise and just flew to Australia and hang out with Sandy.
She look. She just messaged me. No.
She doesn't want you to fly there and hang out with her.
She said nope.
Battlefield, you hang out here long enough, you hear worse than that. Jody's my virgin ears. Mike said, cricket. Yep.
She knows I'm just messing with her.
Oh, Jody, they finished up the painting at your place yet? What's Rustic doing?
How'd you go with
Right
the
here.
aeration of your pool?
Let's change the subject.
Rustic and Bugman's about to go cut some grass.
Oh no. I gotta change the belt on the mower and it's too damn hot to go do that right now. I might do it in the dark tonight.
Yeah, I got to change the belt on my the deck part, and man, it's over $100, so I haven't bought a new one yet. I'm like, oh heck no.
$100 for a deck on a mower? What?
Yeah, for the belt, yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Oh,
Catfish dog.
Hey, Tim.
Morning, Tim. You want to go,
What's up,
bro?
Tim?
Good morning to you, sir.
Water pipe right here. That's what you.
Morning, Miss Rustic.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm sorry I interrupted Joe's show. I didn't realize he was live.
Oh, I'm not
We
No,
like
it's
you
fine.
there.
Don't even worry about it.
Nope.
Glad to have you come up and talk.
We'd rather talk to you than Rustic anyhow.
Oh, God bless you, darling.
I love how she talks.
Me too. She's got that southern.
Oh, you I know you've heard my daughter talk. She's real bad Southern slang.
Ain't nothing bad about it.
Don't worry.
Yes, sir. Carla's got my coffee ready, so I'm gonna stop by there.
Go see if my Mountain Dew throws back up.
Go fill your van up today, because your son's gonna need it tomorrow. And then you'll have to fill his truck up tomorrow.
Hold on, I gotta be this. Y'all to me.
Uncle Ernie said hi, boss Rustic.
Do what?
Ernie said hi, boss Rustic. Talking to Miss
Hello.
Rustic.
Yeah, she's laying down the law right now. I'm on mute right quick.
Yeah, if that honeydew list coming out, you'll be getting off the internet pretty quick.
Tomorrow's my last day of work before vacation, and I said I wanted it done because I was going to be staying there. That's awesome. Hopefully you got all your painting and everything done for your place.
I love hearing you lot complain about the heat.
We're just not used to it. It's either freaking hot or freaking cold. There's no
Well, it's the humidity that makes it so bad up here.
The humidity is what makes it feel like it sticks to your skin. If it's a dry heat, you don't feel it as bad.
Yeah, that was more like on the boat. Plus, there's always a breeze because the ship was moving. Unless we were at dry dock, unless we were docked.
I got 9 minutes and I'm gonna go pumpkin and go to bed.
Y'all have a good day. I'm going to work.
You too, Miss Rustic.
Be
Have a
safe
good
out
one,
there,
Miss Rustic.
darling.
I'm sorry you had to go to work.
Me too. But I got babies to go see.
Yeah, I got to go back there tomorrow.
Miss Rustic.
What do you say?
Have a good day.
Last day of vacation.
Yeah, they just got back to the cruise.
You need to take your wife on one.
Thermostat.
Yeah, Rustic.
Who's
Yeah.
got all the money around here?
You.
No.
No, yeah, no, Rustic. You need to take her on a cruise. Take her to Alaska.
Nah, I ain't going to Alaska on no cruise. I have to work.
Don't sass me, boy.
Click your fingers at it. Maybe it'll work.
Yeah, I don't see that happening either.
You don't have to do an 8-day cruise. You could do like a 3-day cruise. Your wife deserves it.
Yeah,
Hell,
she said she didn't want to go on a cruise, and I told her, showed her videos of y'all. Now she wants to go on a cruise.
just say, hell, you deserve it, buddy.
Check it off the bucket list. That's all I can say.
Yep.
Well, I told her that me, her, and her sister go next year. She wants to go on a cruise. I'm not taking no kids or nothing.
Yeah.
No, that defeats the purpose of relaxation.
I agree with you there, Battlefield.
Uncle Lou said, "Yeah, Rustic. Yeah, what?
Take your wife on vacation.
Stop making excuses, Rustic.
Yeah.
Hey, she usually
Yeah, Rustic, is she coming with you to the gathering next year?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm talking about your wife. Is she coming with you?
No.
You just coming by yourself?
Yeah.
You gonna stay the whole entire time like me and Eric?
Yep.
Cool.
Wednesday to Sunday, right?
Huh?
Wednesday to Sunday. So we were planning.
Yeah.
Like I said, you got a spot on our boat.
I started looking at houses yesterday.
Start looking at houses.
I don't
Buy a
know.
house?
They said that it's supposed to be like 60 degrees here today, 30s for the low on that Alaskan cruise. I'm thinking like, oh,
No, I would love-
Airbnbs for the gathering, Buggy.
Oh,
you're invited, but you don't remember. So we have to let you know like a day or two before we leave.
mm-hmm.
hey, Giga Billy, her and her
Tell me
sister.
where it's at and what time to be there.
Right.
They one time they went to Jamaica and stuff like that. We take separate vacations a lot.
Jamaica, Mom.
Rustic.
That's right. Uncle Lou says, stop being a tight ass, Rustic.
Yeah, I'm the one that's got to call her. Do I got any money on my card so I get some nuggets?
No,
Cheeseburger.
a cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
I can't stand chicken nuggets. There's something wrong with them.
Wendy's is better.
Chicken strips are good. I didn't even eat those on the cruise.
Yeah, that
Did
was
you
a late
survive
night.
on
That was a after hours buffet. Was the pizza and then chicken nuggets and French fries, coleslaw, macaroni
I draw the
salad.
line at French fries. French fries are all right.
What else was on that late night snack I seen?
It's a whole bunch of stuff.
I was pretty never mind.
I
Did you
just
get
say,
something to
go ahead. No, you go.
I was just wondering if you had like the munchies at like 2 a.m. in the morning, could you order something?
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
That's my style of room service.
The buffet thing that Eric's talking about, I think it is at 3. I think it's over with by 3. This is the last place that's open.
McDonald's chicken nuggets taste like corn. Who eats at McDonald's?
Uncle Lou says, "Hey, Rustic, that's usually what the squeaky tight people do is ask." That's you, buddy. In the Dominican Republic, we did see a McDonald's, but we didn't go. Me and Ethan wanted to see what the McDonald's in that country was like, but no one else wanted to see it.
Typically, the menus are different. I know in Japan, you could get like hot dogs and a whole pile of different stuff on the menu. In McDonald's, it was weird. It was only like 2 burgers. Everything else was just different stuff.
Yeah.
It'd probably take you half a day to walk the length of the ship back.
They had a
Wow.
Go ahead, Eric.
A lot of little wild dogs running around that neighborhood down there.
And down in
Hey, what was
Dominican.
when y'all was riding the buggies? What was the 2 guys doing there on the side of the road? They were dancing or waving or what?
It was the natives. Yes. Did you see the ladies?
Yeah.
That was great.
Mhm.
I agree
Battlefield.
with that Battlefield.
My
On the-
best part of that video is when Eric was eyeballing that whiskey bottle that woman was holding up. It looked like he had a grin from ear to ear.
On the cruise, they have a jogging place where you can jog around the ship. So round
Nope.
is round
Waste
is not
space.
round is not what you'll end up being on there. They have a gym on the ship and everything.
Wasted
So
space.
Yep, I
massage.
did go there.
They have a massage parlor, a spa. They have all kinds of stuff on that ship.
Happy
Yeah,
I
ending.
forgot.
no,
I forgot
happy
to go
ending.
to the gym. I forgot to go to the gym and take a picture.
Yeah, exactly.
See a
Is
lot
that
of
a
animals
happy ending
around.
massage place?
I don't think so. I mean,
Bummer.
I'm
for my luck,
what'd
it would be.
hang on. What Buggy say?
I asked if it was a happy ending massage place.
No, wasn't happy ending.
Bummer.
I'll tell you
Curtis,
what.
did you see a lot of animals running around?
Thing 1 and Thing 2, I would have liked to have had a happy ending from. But ching. Yeah, there's if you're talking about the cruise ship, or are you talking about when we're on the island?
Let's
On the
go
island.
with the island version.
Island, yes, there was a lot of wild animals.
Let's stick to the safe route.
We seen jackasses, cows, a lot of little
Jackasses
dogs.
and cows are not wild animals. Those are domesticated animals.
These ones were wild, Buggy. They were wild. They were in the middle of the road, just like in Mick Dundee movie. Get out of the way, jackass. Yeah, they were sitting right in our way. We ran over a snake for Uncle Lou. I don't want to forget that part.
Heck yeah.
We went out of our way to run it over. Whether it died
Why?
or not, we don't know. Who wants a snake? Nobody likes snakes.
Have you never seen a snake get curled up in the tires and then they're on board with you?
No.
Well, real nice there, Sandy. Real
No,
nice. It's
that
over
snake
with
I'm
the
just
dog.
saying, you risked the biscuit.
Well, it was nice seeing you, Sandy. Good night.
Good night. Off you go. Did I click my fingers at you?
Good call, Dick Gig.
Yeah.
Jackasses were probably on the cruise too. Yep.
Yes.
I know for a fact there was one.
Damn, Eric, he called you a jackass.
Lou said, I hope you backed up and got it twice.
No, we just ran it over and that was it. Hopefully we were hitting it, trying to fling it back there to Matt and Ethan.
Yeah.
Eric was trying to run through the cow crap and fling it back there on them. All kinds of wild birds we saw. I don't even know what some of them were. There were all kinds of them. They try to, when we got to port, they would try to steal your fries or whatever you had out on the ship, on the deck. They'd come down there and swoop down and try to get that stuff.
Yep.
That was entertaining.
I used to, we was down in Florida. I'd stand on the balcony of this house we rented on the beach one time and throw crackers out like a frisbee, and the seagulls would swoop down and catch them out of the air.
I'm trying to see if I don't remember seeing anything native to their land that I recall that I seen.
Do you even know what would have been native to their land?
Not really, but I mean something different, peculiar. I mean, cows were there.
A rock. That's their native thing.
The
That guy was trying to get you to buy that necklace.
Yeah, he's trying to sell me that. The cows down there are smaller than our cows.
They don't get to eat as much, and they aren't pumping them full of steroids.
That's what I kept saying. I don't think they're jacked up like ours.
Well, just like all Americans. we're all fat and jacked up on chemicals.
Well, there are
Well,
people.
you've got Mountain Dew and he's got M&M, so it makes sense.
There are people down there that
Frozen Mountain Dew. Slush.
the Dominican Republic. They're not all skinny. Don't ever think that they're not all skinny.
Yeah, I seen that too, Uncle Lou. I seen that too. They was all at the community shower.
Well, you have to rinse off the dang mud and all that.
They have to share a bar of soap, Mr. Lou. Don't be too harsh on them.
I spent a weekend
Sandy.
at a Dave Matthews concert one time, and they had a pseudo shower thing set up, 3 or 4 pieces of plywood built in a square, and I
Well,
had to walk
there's
in on 3
also
women in the shower, and they didn't care. Come on in. I was like, all right, why not?
there's also biological diseases you can carry with you. That's why they want you to wash yourself off before you get back onto the boat.
And if I may add to Sandy's question about the soap,
I didn't ask a question. I made a statement.
well, if I could, that statement, no, there was no soap.
I'm not gonna read.
It was just some water that was coming out of a spigot. Okay, that's all it was.
Yeah, the water at that Dave Matthews concert was literally straight out of the well. It was freezing cold, but
Yeah.
it was a day like right now, and I didn't mind.
No. Battlefield Production. It was great having you in
Later,
here.
Battlefield.
Hopefully we see you again, buddy. You stay hydrated as well.
Yep, we'll see you. Hopefully, I'll be back Friday. I don't know. Depends if I wake up in the morning and want to do it like I did today. I don't usually do it only Monday and Friday in the summer right now.
And Uncle B, I don't know what you're laughing about.
The only thing that saved you just then with the soap details, the fact that we're not on the backstage. That would be nice.
Well, we all had our clothes on too, so
That wouldn't have saved you at all.
That ain't no fun.
No, I had to watch off that guy's t-shirt, you know.
Know
no,
what that cold water does to you.
no. I was going to say because they would have said, "Who let the elephant loose again?"
Nice.
Jody, do you want me to send you a clip?
Oh, I see what Uncle B said.
6
I can
men in
find-
trouble.
Cornbread.
Cornbread's in.
My kids love
Really?
cornbread. Honey cornbread. My kids love that crap.
Jif, man, the cheap.
Wow, everything
cornbread.
just jumped off my screen.
Same here. Hey, Terry B. It's back.
Bread with butter. Can't beat it.
Good morning, Terry.
No, it was fun. It was something to remember.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
Why you do it?
I would recommend everybody at least try it once. Decide on if you like it or you don't. It's just not for me.
Nah.
I'm not a ship guy. I'm not a not a people.
No, like I said, I could see maybe the adult cruise would be okay.
I'm not a people person. I come off friendly and all that to everybody else, but I'm not. I just soon
According
punch
to
you.
who?
I just soon throat punch you than
Yeah.
say hi. Don't shake your head.
Oh,
I could
no.
see it at the gathering in slow motion. Sandy coming running up to me and trying to hug me. I'll be
Oh, whatever.
like, no. And I just right in a fit. No. And she'd be like, you bastard.
In slow mo.
You
No,
click your fingers at me. You
I'm
Okay.
sorry, Sandy. I am a hugger, so I will hug you.
so geek. That's bad luck for you because I'm not a hugger.
That's fine.
You're not
Stay
a
safe
hugger.
out there, Ernie.
Ernie's got to get some stuff done before it gets too hot.
Everyone. Mr. Lou's got an understanding of how it means.
Absolutely. Uncle Lou's got to be careful because me and Eric might be coming his way.
Just throw up the punch and then you slip and fall on your ass. It's typically how it works. Ooh, Jody got some cooking going on. How you gonna christen them, Jody?
By burning something in them. That's how I do it.
That's not nice. Are you not going yet? I thought you said you were going.
Ernie don't know what he's doing.
He said I gotta run out and get some garden onions, green onions from the garden.
Yeah, I don't know about Eric, but I'm not going to that wedding out there. I guess they're having it out in Iowa.
What's that?
Who's getting married?
One of our relatives are getting married out in
Oh,
Iowa. They want everybody to fly out there. No. Marie's son or daughter Jackie and whatever the heck that guy's name is.
I love your drag line handles warmed up for you. I don't know what that means. Brian B's praying to the Lord again. Gonna make some macaroni and cheese and cut up bologna. How do you say that word? Good Lord.
yep.
Cut
My
up.
running days are over too, Uncle Lou. Sorry, ain't
Some
no running.
sandwich meat.
So I had to carry a gun because I can't outrun nobody now.
I'd have to find out again. I know it's not too terribly far from you. That'd be the only reason me and Eric go out there to go stop in to see you and Aunt Mindy and then Mr. Murillo. But I know Murillo don't live. He lives kind of farther away.
He would be so fun to hang out with and go fish with.
He'd be fun to hang out with because you wouldn't have to worry about catching. His daughter Lauren, that's the one you'd have to worry about if you went fishing. She's the one that catches all the fish.
Yeah,
That's
better
not gonna
put
help me. I'm
another-
gonna say that wrong still.
Better put another Mountain Dew in the freezer.
Heck yeah, Bugster. Ain't nothing like a slushy Mountain Dew.
Curtis, help a girl out. How do you say that
Nothing
word?
better.
Word.
What one?
She said word. I said word.
Can't.
I'm confused. Say what word?
Hang on, I gotta find it. Mr. Lou's trying to help me, but I'm gonna say it wrong anyway.
What? Where's it at?
I don't know. It's like a sandwich meatball.
Bologna. BLO.
Bologna?
Yeah, I would say bologna, but they're saying differently.
Mr. Lou was trying to set me up to fail then. That's how you
Bologna.
say it.
Bologna. Uncle Lou says Bologna. It's bologna. Bologna.
Isn't that like a sandwich meat, like a deli meat that you guys cut up?
A bologna. Yeah, it's
Not saying Lynn.
bologna. Let's just put it that way.
It's you and Murillo. I'm not going out that. I'm not going to see that guy. I'll have to ask Jackie.
You want to go out, buddy? Huh?
Yeah, buddy, I want to go out.
You want to chew on the Mountain Dew bottle? Here, let me squish it flat. There you go.
You've got poison ivy growing on your estate. Is that what
No
Jody means?
peeking. Bologna. Yep, bologna.
Below the knee.
I remember my friend, we used to work at the grocery store stocking shelves.
What is even in that
And this
stuff?
lady come in, dead serious, said, "Can you tell me where your jalapeno potato chips is?"
A big pardon?
Jalapeno. Jalapenos. Can you tell me where your jalapeno potato chips is? I'm like, I'd have told her. No, I wouldn't. I better not. It's a G.
Uncle Lou, it's assholes, lips, feet, and peckers all ground up, formed into a big roll.
That can't be right.
It's assholes and lips.
Yeah, pretty much.
If that's true, why are you eating it?
Because you don't know it's that when you're a kid, you're just eating it because that's what mom made the sandwich out of.
Then why are you eating it now?
I don't.
I want to say Omaha. Uncle Lou. I think
I do when it's deep fried at the bowling alley.
Now, a fried bologna sandwich is pretty. Fried bologna egg sandwich is pretty good.
No.
I wouldn't mind having a fried bologna sandwich right now.
What's the tomato, onion? Oh yeah,
Sandy's just not that good of a host, everybody.
he tries.
Just Sandy saying
I
she
said I
don't
was
eat.
going to stop. I apologize.
Sandy's saying she don't eat ass.
We'll see about that.
Who don't eat ass?
Lord.
That's gonna change. I got the sticker on the back of my truck.
No matter what I return with, I can't combat that. Every response that came to my brain in quick fire motion was just like, you're just
Yeah,
gonna
that's
go.
another thing Buggy would have been grabbing too, Curtis. What I was grabbing, I don't think he likes chocolate. Buggy would have had plenty of milk in his little refrigerator. You get milk for free in the morning.
Wait a second, Eric. What are you talking about?
Got milk.
Milk.
Oh.
Buggy loves milk. You didn't know Buggy loved milk?
We were talking about something else. Buggy likes milk.
I'm just trying to change
Dude, I
subject.
drink a gallon of milk every day, or a day and a half.
It's a
probably.
bit late now, Eric, to try and change the
Buggy,
subject.
Buggy likes where milk comes from.
Drinking milk ain't got nothing to do with eating ass, whatever you. Hold on, man. This show is not intended for children.
Hey,
If you let
Yeah,
your children listen to this
mortadella.
show, you're a
That's-
horrible parent and your children should be taken from you. This is a public service announcement.
I think you should
In
have.
other words, your bologna is just a fake mortadella because you guys can't take the time to make it properly.
My bologna has a first name. It's B-O-O-G-N-A. My bologna has a second name. It's M-A-Y-E-R. Or O-S-C-A-R. What, buddy? You want to go out? Come on, man. I'll let you out. You better go out now. Let's get pretty warm out.
Uncle Lou says he's thinking about Buggy getting milk every morning for free.
That ain't right.
Hey, y'all do not mess with milk. Don't put nothing gross about milk. Don't try to change the meaning and topic of milk. Don't be messing with milk. Milk is
Hey,
not
I have Buggy. I have plenty of chocolate milks in the morning.
Heck no. I like white milk. I've got a big cup with a lot of ice in it. You kidding me? Yes. You ready to go? Come on, man.
Stay in the
Yeah, we don't
safety
wanna
zone,
go out.
Jody.
You want to go out or no? Last chance. One. There you go. Come on.
Brian's up there laughing.
I
That's
need to cut
good.
your fingernails. Really bad little guy.
Oh, I must have missed it. Oh, that's
Don't act like you ain't never done it, Jody.
What, Jody eats bologna all the time.
Your fake mortadella.
That lightning bug's lucky. I seen it was a lightning bug. I was getting ready to get the bugs after tennis racket out.
They have that commercial style milking machine, Mr. Bugs.
I'm sure James makes you fried bologna sandwiches all the time, Jody.
We used to get fresh milk when I was a kid, and the metal tin thing. When you take the top off, and you'd have to scrape the cream off the top of it.
Mm-hmm.
That works out with your milk thing, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You gross ass people.
I'll keep my mouth shut. I got
Milk,
myself in enough trouble.
milk is God's beverage to humans.
She said you're effing crazy. Geek says they have milk tablets. Milking tables, I mean. I said tablets. That'd be funny. They also have milking tables. Dog, yeah, ever milked a cow?
Well, you can milk
That's why
anything
they
that's got
pasteurize it,
tits.
Uncle Lou.
You can milk anything that's
I
got
have milked a
tits.
cow before.
Teach.
I heard Rustic tries to milk his moles.
Yeah, mole milk.
What?
Hey, Buggy, you see what Uncle Lou said?
Yeah,
Can't read that from way back here.
I don't know what mastitis is or whatever, but I don't care. That's
Oh,
why they
that's
pasteurize
gross.
it. They pasteurize it, and that kills all the germs.
Worked at a dairy farm when I was
That ain't
18.
right.
Buggy likes his milk cold.
My milk, I put mine in a cup with ice. You kidding me? That's awesome.
Yuck. Uncle Lou said nothing like drinking cottage cheese. Blech.
I have a good cottage cheese story from high school.
Well, I'm glad I can grace you guys with my presence this morning.
Yeah, it's about breakfast time. I need to find something to eat.
It's not breakfast yet. The sun's not up.
The sun's bright out there right now. Not our fault. You're on the backward
Only
side of the
11
earth.
o'clock.
You're on the butt side of Earth right now.
The butt side of Earth.
Yeah, you're looking at the moon, right?
You're getting ready to head through the crack.
I've seen some of that on the ship for sure,
Yeah,
Thor.
sure.
Hush up, Curtis.
I'm not commenting on that.
Yeah, you better not.
She just sent you another text.
Nope.
No. Where's the paragraphs, Mr. Lou? I can't read it from back here.
He said, no chance in hell I'll drink it ever again. Those poor cows understood Stan had to hurt like hell having those large chunks of nasty pulled out of them. Yep.
I don't know nothing about that. It's kind of like bologna. You don't want to know how it's made, or you just want to eat it, okay? Same way with milk.
Yeah, if you know how it's made, you won't eat it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to know how my sausage is made. I just want to eat it. Maybe that's how they make
Jody, no. God, no. What is wrong with you all?
That's not how they make buttermilk.
You all have food nightmares tonight because of this.
Maybe that's how they make buttermilk. Hey,
Well,
there's Michael Greenwell.
should be trying to get her some bologna on Amazon.
T-Mode.
Morning, Mikey.
Good morning.
Don't get
Mr.
Timu
Ron.
bologna. I wouldn't suggest that.
No, I wouldn't either.
Oops. Hopefully I didn't send that to you.
My mom rode away. Yeah, we'd milk them cows up there at the dairy farm in Florida. We'd clean them up. All you do is you just take a water hose and rinse their teats off. And then you stick the suction cups on their teats and you look at one. And if it looks bad, they take and inject some medicine up in that one teat and they still milk that cow. But it goes through a filtration system and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah.
Sandy,
Right,
can
we got
you,
to love yous and leave yous.
Hang on, Sandy. Can you make breakfast burritos? How good are you at that?
Why do you want to know?
I'm asking for a friend.
It depends on what's in the burrito.
I just want like eggs. If you can, like, you make eggs,
Scrambled eggs.
sausage, egg sausage, and I want some cheese. Or
Green
they
pepper.
want some cheese. Sorry.
Who's they?
Some chopped up green peppers.
I don't. They don't need that. They don't need that. They said they don't need that. Let's make it just simple.
Who is they?
So, do you think you can make something like that?
Who is they?
You answer my question, I'll answer your question.
It's not how it works, sir.
I'm the one that's asking the questions, ma'am.
You're still not winning.
Yeah, they had UV filters too.
Can you make a breakfast burrito?
Are you asking if I can cook?
No, I've already seen that. I've already witnessed that.
Then why are you asking if I can make some scrambled eggs on a wrap?
Because I haven't seen you make one of those.
In other words, yes.
That's all she had to say, okay? Boom.
They don't call it
Who
burritos.
wants to
they call it wrap.
know? Who's they?
Exactly.
Me. I'm going to say me, okay? Me.
The proverbial they.
See how hard that was, Curtis?
Stop being a smartass. It's too late.
Good night.
Good night.
Not Sandy.
She didn't say good night.
Good night, Sandy.
She didn't say good night to you either, butthead.
Bye, Sandy.
She didn't say good night to you either,
I
butthead.
don't care.
She just cut out.
I'm not the one that's sweet on her.
Neither am I.
Well, Curtis is trying to get her to make her breakfast burritos at together, maybe.
I'll check back in here once done being a pin cushion. Okay, let's talk about cheese, how it's made.
It's just old milk, ain't it?
Yep. Milk has
Yeah.
been cured and additives put in it. Curtis ran her off.
No, I didn't.
Somebody's alarm going off.
He was being weird.
It was being weird.
Curtis was.
Yeah, that's his
No, it's not. No, I'm not. Trust me. No, I'm not. It gets worse in the messages.
I don't want to know that. You guys are perverts. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Oh, I didn't ever see if Jody got her house finished painted.
Coming from the guy that says he wants to watch girls go down the water slide,
Heck
Is
yeah.
that me?
calling somebody a pervert.
Nothing wrong with watching girls go down the raw
I
water
agree with
slide.
you.
That's
I
not
agree.
perverted. That's just
Very-
being a true-blooded American man.
That's right. I agree with you, Buggy. Nothing wrong with it.
If somebody asks, you just sit there.
You
Well,
can't be-
from watching them, it makes me wonder if I want to go down it.
No, I'm gonna be just like Bugman. I'm gonna
I'm
throw my
gonna-
lifeguard shirt on and say I'm just here to
I'm gonna
help.
watch for him to splash down at the bottom and see if it rips the tops up.
That's right.
I've seen it.
I'm gonna be just like Buggy. I'm gonna have my lifeguard shirt on, just in case she needs mouth to mouth when she gets down there.
That's good, Jody.
I took my girlfriend to teach her how to surf up in Lake Michigan with a bunch of my buddies, surfing buddies and stuff up there. There was a bunch of us out there surfing. About every time she'd crash in the waves and come up out of the water, her top would be down. My buddies thought it was cool. I was laughed. She didn't really care much. She had nice little titties, so it didn't matter.
She said it's supposed to be done today, Rustic.
Yeah, I seen that.
I'm with you, Terry. I understand.
tried to babysit my grandbaby last night. She cried the whole time. She hates me. No, it's probably a toothache or ear bothering her or something.
I can't see how she would hate you. Not with that hair.
Gonna do nothing.
Make some pancakes.
Oh wow, Rustic left us up
Like
here.
mom and dad does.
No, I mentioned pancakes. Rustic was gone. He was like, "Oh yeah."
No, I'm here. This buggy had left.
Yeah,
I'm here.
Buggy left and came back.
Mine could have flashed off and on. It's getting hot out. The internet probably acting up.
I'm up here in the top spot now.
No, it's not that she hates you. It's just she doesn't know you that well yet.
She'll love
She
you.
hasn't spent much time with you. And mom and dad spoil her, so they know how to spoil her, and you don't.
Yep, me, Maul, Jody.
Spend more time with her, Jody. My wife says the same thing about her youngest granddaughter. She don't like me. She don't have much to do with me, but her poop off, boy, she loves her because I'm with her all the time. Muskrat said, "How's everyone liking the restream so far?" I can live with it or live without it.
At the price, I'm perfectly fine with it. To be honest with you, I think it's perfectly fine, Roger, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know about if you were hosting an event or something, you know what I mean? But as far as just like what I do, people sit around and BS, it works pretty decent.
I appreciate you letting me come up on your panel, Buggy.
I don't let you ask you to come up all the time.
Oh, he was hoping y'all come up yesterday.
I was asleep.
Here's something I've never seen before. Types of dog vomit. You ready?
Yeah, I was asleep
Different
too.
types are. This is a great way to end my show today. Types of dog vomit. With any type of vomit, it is frequent, or your dog isn't eating, has diarrhea, something is in pain or uncomfortable, take them to the vet. White, foamy dog vomit can indicate acid reflux, but may be life-threatening if frequent with pain. Yellow can occur on an empty stomach. See your vet if it's frequent. Liquid, often a result of rapid water intake. Mucousy, slimy, and moldy. Ooh. May indicate parasites, eating spoiled food, or contaminated water. Grassy. Dogs often eat grass if they feel sick, bored, or just like the taste. If excessive, call your vet. Bloody. I don't even want to, you don't have to describe that. Call your vet. Brown. Could be kibble, fecal matter, or blood. Call your vet immediately. There you go. Those are the types of dog vomit. Now you know. I can send it to you if you didn't get a chance to write it down.
I gotta let my dog out. Be right back.
To be old and wise, you must first be young and stupid. I concur. 48 cents a gallon growing up in Indiana in the 70s. It's like a Nova with the gas cap behind the license plate. I always thought that was a stupid place for the gas cap.
I
48.
heard a joke about having your gas tanks. If your gas tank's on the passenger side, that means you're driving a girl's car. Did you know that, Buggy?
Not a clue, man. Never heard that before.
I heard that this weekend. You know why? Because the gentleman's supposed to get out and pump the gas for her. That's why it's on the passenger side.
If he's a gentleman, she wouldn't be driving.
Well, that's why it says that if you have a car with gas tank on the passenger side, that means you're driving a girl's car.
Let's go back up here. That's cool, Jody. When they come and stay with you, make sure that you're with her mom and her, and give her lots of attention. She'll come around. When in doubt, bribe them with treats and stuff like dog, just like a dog. Like Eric posted a purple flamingo video, whatever that means. See, we done lost Curtis. Sandy's texting him now.
Bucky, I don't think he wanted the world to know.
The same people that are mad about renaming the Gulf of America had no problem renaming syrup, rice, military bases, or sports teams. I like it.
What was that?
Oh, right. Let the dog out. Wait, clean the filter.
Is it hot out?
It's not too bad out there right now. 81. Rat Rod, MacGyver.
Let's see what it is here. Oh. 83. Yep, it's warming up quick.
Oh, mercy, 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 mercy. Yeah, I got a filter in my skimmer out there.
Oh, I agree.
I had in there, and I had to clean it twice a day.
That sucks.
Nah, it keeps that algae from floating around all in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll bet. Yeah, it's probably going to take a while.
You probably going to get rid of that next year?
Probably. Yeah, I'm gonna start using the fish out of it for bait as soon as the river gets back down normal.
When the river gets down to normal, we're going to go fishing if the heat ain't too bad. But the heat really sucks right now. That's all we really know.
No, that's when you go fishing in the dark when it's too hot. Nighttime.
Hey, River Rat. Hey, Eric B.
Turn up, EB.
Not a clue.
Wrong. River rat, third. Is that Eric Curtis Buggy?
What's that?
River rat saying hi to you.
Hey, what's up, champ? Out there killing it in the heat, even. Telling you got one of the best fishing spots I ever seen.
Yeah.
I mean, it always produces. You can count on one fish a night.
Roger, Muskrat Adventure said that is what tonight's show is going to be about. Fishing in the heat.
That's good. You might have some new
Fishing in the
you might have some new subscribers, Roger.
Roger, I like how your show has been going,
Sun.
the direction it's been going in, man. You guys are doing an awesome job. It's really good.
River's been blown out for Rustic for 3 to 4 weeks. Yep. For the places I want to go, it is where the
I'm
fishing.
Batman. I'm Batman.
He's a vampire, man. He don't like the sun. He'll burst into flames. He gets in the sun.
You talking about Curtis?
Yeah.
I'm talking
I told him.
more like
Burst
burst into a bubble.
I told him earlier that he's the only pale white person I've ever seen go on a cruise and come back not even a touch of sunburn.
I try to stay away from the sun as much as possible.
He's a shadow jumper.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
The only reason why I had to go in the sun is because the food was on the other side.
Oh, Curtis, don't lie. The only reason why Curtis was in the sun was on the drive back. That was the most time he spent in the sun.
No, that's not true. I had to cross the deck to go over to where the food was.
Yeah, your burrito place.
Your burrito place.
That's because the burrito place was out on where the swimming pool was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Same way with
well,
Guy
shoot.
Fieri's.
I'm getting bored. Damn, there's 24 people in there. I hate to shut it down
I'm
now.
getting hungry. That's why I'm down here making me some pancakes.
Roger said, "Thank you, buddy."
Oh yeah, no worries, Roger. I enjoy it, man. I may not comment all the time when I'm in there because I'm doing other things at that time of night, but I watch it and I enjoy it.
Well, when I was showing people the pictures of the catfish and they were asking me about, all kinds of information and stuff, that's when I was shouting out old Roger's channel.
Yeah.
He's very educational, so.
I mean, it's good to have something like that archived. That way, if a new person comes along and they have a question, you say, "Hey, man, go over at Muskrat's channel and search. There's a whole show dedicated to just that." You know what I mean? Instead of trying to explain it to them.
Should be educational channel of the year.
Yeah, and then
two or 3 years in a row.
The one that I forget his name done about the hooking batteries up in sequence. That one was good for me because I have problems
Josh
with that.
Dunnigan.
Yeah.
They only have like 1 or 2 good shows. Dang it, Curtis, you're putting your foot in your mouth. You're gonna get in trouble.
Buggy's still alive.
Roger's show is good all the time. The other show, they only have 1 or 2 every once in a while.
Catfish Weekly is my favorite show usually. Now Roger's definitely closed in. Those are the 2 that I make sure I don't miss every week. Let's put it that way.
That reminds me, I got to put some beans on soaking today. Cook them up tomorrow.
Soaking some beans.
Yeah, if you're cooking beans, you need to pre-soak them all night long.
Soften them up.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Hey, good morning, Eric B. How are you, brother?
I got some onion and some fresh ham I need to put in there with it.
Well, stay away from Rustic for the next couple of days, eating on beans.
Yep.
Well, darn it.
Timu, I can't believe you got a big surprise. Pay only 1 cent on this item. Complete your order after you paid $40. Roger said, I appreciate the kind words, fellas.
Just spitting the truth, brother. Just spitting the truth. You
When
vote.
you don't take long to cook. If you don't soak, it takes 4 to 6 hours. Now,
Well,
I'll put mine overnight, and then I'll put them on a slow crock pot all day tomorrow.
I'm not gonna lie. It's because Roger's from Ohio.
He's always had a good show, no matter who's his co-host. I think he's always had a good show.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
I mean, shoot, even if he had me as his co-host, he still have an excellent show.
Well, you said I lost connection, fellas. He lost connection. That means he can't shut it down.
I'm not being catered all day. I got stuff to do. Curtis
And
does too.
all day.
There's Quiet Man, and I'm back. Okay. I don't know what's up with that, man. It ain't good, though. But it's getting hot this time of day. When it gets hot, it seems to happen.
Restream ain't as good as we thought it was.
No, it ain't Restream. It's my internet.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's not Restream. That's me.
What's Uncle B always say? Pull up your antenna.
Yeah, pull the antenna out. Yeah.
He say that all the time.
NFL Memes has a picture of the two American fighter jets and the stealth bombers behind them, and it says, "Iran has won the toss and is elected to receive."
They're about to.
They already did.
Well, Eric, I hope your mom was all right.
There's a ceasefire now. Trump negotiated a ceasefire between Iran and Israel.
Nubby, they're still calling me and asking me if I'd be part of it. And I keep saying no. I'm big time now.
Well, ain't you special?
I'm big
Yeah,
time now.
you're Hollywood, man.
I mean, I won't even go back up on hog legs. I'm big time.
Hey, number one
I guess
co-host.
so.
Yeah, right. He'll be on there tonight.
They had to search the bottom of the barrel to get a new co-host.
Yay, all day. What's up? See my connection lost. I'm gonna have to end this because my internet's getting bad. The hotter it gets.
Do what you got to do, Bugster.
Unfortunately, I hate to do it with 25 people in here, but I don't know what else to do. I don't know if I can come back in on my phone or what.
Nah, just let them all be. Leave them all hanging. They got to have something to talk about Friday.
About how bad my internet connection is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave them hanging.
Good morning. Yep, I will. Give me about 5 minutes. I'm getting ready to end my show, and I'll make you a drink. Was I right?
Yeah.
I thought so. Yep. AJ getting red tomatoes already. Oh man, I love fresh tomatoes grown in Indiana, Ohio, Illinois. All right, everybody. I sure appreciate y'all hanging out today. I may be on tomorrow. You never know. Just depends on how bored I am. I do got some work to do.
I'll be back on work. I'll be back to work tomorrow.
Oh shoot, I forgot. When did I schedule that inspection? Okay, it's Thursday. I like that. I scheduled my next inspection for Thursday because I don't want to be pressured and in a hurry. You know. It sucks. It sucks working for myself, doesn't it?
Life is good.
Yeah, it is actually. I agree. I'm an extremely blessed human being. And I love y'all for hanging out with me and helping me feel better during the daytimes. It sure is a good way to start your days with friends. So hopefully I'll see y'all again soon. Have a wonderful day in the extreme heat. Drink lots of water or stay in the air.